You know what? To prove that point, I think we could not do these rules,
Okay.
and just to see how it goes.
So we can say that's some
That it's not.
grand
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah. These are good to have out just in case. Is that Christmas music?
I like how they split these all up now. The learn to plays, the rules
They're very
references.
Dark Owl Games has gone live. Why?
What? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm telling
You should attend sometime, Paul.
I know. Jeez, like I kept saying.
See,
I was
that's a
gonna
problem.
attend.
Is our viewership count's gonna go down now?
Oh no! Well, maybe my wife might tune in and be like, "What is this? Does it smell in that basement? There's a lot of boys there." Like she would totally say that.
Anyways, welcome to Try It Tuesdays. We're gonna be playing Fallout, the board game. Paul's joining us as a special guest. He actually knows how to play this game, so he's gonna teach us. He knows more than we do, because I know nothing. I know it's Fallout. And we get minis, so
Yeah.
it's about it.
Hey, I'm Paul. I kind of know how to play this game. Where's the camera? There. I'm gonna try to teach these
It's the one that's stuck to the TV.
these bozos. I almost said bimbos. These bozos how to play this game.
It's completely different.
I am one of the bozos included. So here we are. We have Fallout. What can I start with? It's a game that's kind of co-op, but doesn't really play well if you actually co-op because, as I said, the game will end in like 45 minutes.
Okay. What's
So-
our objective?
Your objective is to get points. Points come out of here. So each one of these thumbs up is a point, and anything underneath is like bonus points. I'm trying to find something that is
This one? We just
yeah, or like managing it here. You know, if you get 1 point just for achieving this agenda card. This is what they're called, agenda cards, and you'll get them from like doing quests and stuff. You know, and you get like extra points and stuff. One of us needs to get 9 points to win the game.
Okay.
Before these guys, the two factions, the Railroad and the Institute, one of them gets down to here. This is like kind of their faction power track.
Okay.
And if one of them gets down to here, it kind of represents them becoming powerful enough to take over the entire wasteland, and we've lost. It doesn't matter how many points you have, you've lost. Unless this happens and you already have in your hand like 9 points.
Okay.
So, we're only allowed to hold 4 of these cards each. And we each get one first, or one to start the game, to kind of give you an idea, because they're all like,
Something
they're
to aim for.
objectives. Yeah, something to aim for to start with. So I'll shuffle them up again, hand them out, and we'll start. I think we've got everything. Oh, we need to choose our characters too.
All these are enslaved.
Hmm?
I think these are slaved. You're in the wrong household for the... I think I have enough sleeves to sleeve these.
I don't sleeve my cards. I'm the one guy. That's how I know my cards from anyone else's. I don't sleeve them.
The ones are all dog-eared.
Unless, because you don't shuffle these too much. Unless it's like Magic, then I shuffle.
Anything
all, or like
I
all my cards.
sleeve everything I put in my hands. Because Dan knows.
Chris is a fidgeter.
I'm so used to like moving cards in my hands
Here.
that it's like if they're unsleeved, I just like put them down. Like I cannot hold these because I will wreck.
I know.
Chris, can you zoom in on these hot painted minis?
I wonder if we can. Nope, you can't. Move them up. So we're just gonna choose our characters
Oh.
here. If you guys want
Is
to
that
take a look.
maximum zoomification?
Yeah.
Signification. Oh no.
We can also do this way. If you want to just put them on the board.
I guess it's bigger. Here, some painted minis by me painting.
Yeah, all
minis.
these were painted by Paul. Paul's paints most things that we play with.
I want to paint more things. I charge.
Yeah.
I'm an awful capitalist. I'm so sorry. I charge to
He
paint.
needs to at least
How many
justify
caps?
his time
How many
and
caps? Like at least 3 caps per hour. Like
Nice.
at least. If you want it better, like 7.
But at 7, wouldn't you be going the other way then?
Yeah, well, it's good, right? But
Or
then it
someone
takes
would
longer.
be, right?
Yes,
Because
So-
someone has to drink it up here to get the gas.
exactly. So here we have a bunch of characters. Everybody gets a special starting thing, whether it's armor
Is
or
it specific
weapon.
to that character?
Hmm?
Specific for that character? every time?
Specific for that character. That's why you got like Vault Dweller, this
Yep.
dude from Vault 87, because that's my wife's birth year. I can't remember what Vault 87 is in the actual games, but he gets the Vault suit that gives him 1 armor. So every time you roll these dice,
Yep.
it's for combat. Every one of these little pips that comes up next to it is damage that you take. But if you have armor, it reduces it by 1. And all the little VATS pieces are things that you
Where it's
hit.
gonna
Like on.
nail.
Yeah. So like this Deathclaw, you'd have to hit it on the arms 3 times. Super hard to kill. Really bad to see on the board. But so I'll let you guys choose here because this is something that does
No,
need to be
no.
picked.
That's a ghoul, Paul.
Ghouls are good. Actually, they're not. They start with the vilified trait, which really just changes how things work. I know, super mutant ghoul. I know things, and everybody gets their own thing, their own special trait to start.
Volt 87 was part of the evolutionary experimental program.
Oh,
They
were
did a
they-
modified strain of the forced evolution virus.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
where
the-
this guy
that's
came
where the
from.
super mutants came
Oh,
from.
he got out.
Yeah.
He somehow escaped. That's pretty rad.
Oh,
That's pretty
I
cool.
switched it there.
You switched it. Good. Agility. Good. Special. Everybody's familiar with special, right?
Yep.
It's not
We're
right
all
over.
just a little bit special here. What's this doing here? Super mutant. So yeah, you guys can take a look at these. I mean, I know what I want to pick, but I've picked many times before. This is a one-player game, so you can play as much as you want by yourself.
Chris, who are you going for?
I don't know. You pick.
I'm gonna go for boss. Brotherhood of Steel.
Brotherhood of Steel. Here. Read your card carefully. You're slower than everybody else, but you start with 2 armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you can sell that armor for 6. For 5, actually. When you sell something in a shop, you sell for 1 less. I'll get into shops in a bit. By the way, everybody gets their...
I'm the ghoul.
You're gonna go... You always said you wanted to be ghoul, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your bonus? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, you start with less HP, but when you suffer rods, you don't take rods. You
Nice.
recover HP, so please move your red pip down to 12. He's just weak. Now, what do I want to be?
Who do you normally play as? Yeah.
But I'll let somebody pick Brotherhood of Steel. I do like Brotherhood. They're just the kind of authoritarian, crazy people I love. Let's go for Vault Suit and an L. So, these 2 folks are sitting out. Unfortunately, that's okay.
Till next time.
Till next time. Yeah, so everybody can look at these at their agenda cards. These are secret. The number of them that you have. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. That's correct. The number that you have is public knowledge, but what you have in your hand must be kept secret. Unless you have something that says you don't have to keep
What's
it
the
secret.
iconography at the bottom mean?
Iconography at the bottom, I'll show you. So, whenever we complete a game round, which is, I'm going to be first player, that's what this signifies, that I have these here. Whenever we complete a game round, which means I have my turn, you get your turn, you get your turn, we flip one of these up. And then the enemies
Okay.
listed on the bottom will activate, which means they move to one
way
step
building it,
towards who you are, you know?
Oh, this is definitely not royalty-free music.
Oh dear. Oh dear, royalty free, dem royalties.
I
What
would
else?
pay them if I could, but
What else can I give for this crash course? I think I'm going to end up teaching a lot of this
What's
on
this?
the fly. This is the library deck. So everything in
All
the
the
story,
missions?
yeah, all
Yep.
the missions come out of here totally random. It's
Okay.
like a choose your own adventure. So like when you complete some of these objectives, we'll be reading all this stuff aloud to you. When you complete these, like stage 015 means you're going to take 15 out of here and stage it right here. It's like
Okay.
it's like a big quest that you're gonna have
Yep.
in your Pip Boy. There's no add in here. But add 017 means that you're gonna draw 17 out of here, and it's gonna be one of these cards, and then you add it into this deck. So these are encounters.
Okay.
Something I forgot that we need to go over is actions. This is really helpful. We're gonna be passing this around a lot. So everybody gets 2 actions per turn. Move, which gives you 2 movement points. It can be split up, so you can go like, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's your 2 turn, or that's your turn. You can explore, which is reveal an adjacent face down tile, or if you're here,
you have to be adjacent.
yeah, they have to be adjacent
Yep.
according to your little
Yeah.
sector here. So this is technically adjacent, right? So you could explore either of those, real
Okay.
them. You can fight, which is you have to be in or next to, well, if you have a ranged weapon, but in a
Danger zone.
danger zone where there's an enemy, and you can do a fight action, in which case you'll roll dice against them. I can explain that when fights come up because it's a bit cumbersome. It's nice, but it's cumbersome.
Typically, is fighting hard or easy?
Fighting can be pretty dangerous early on because you don't necessarily have equipment. Like I start with 1 armor, which is really nice, but you might not have a weapon. Like I don't have a weapon. I don't have any cool abilities. So like rolling against this guy, you're gonna roll 3 dice and hope that you hit his legs on at least one of them. That's a pretty good chance. You're probably gonna kill him. But like if you have a death claw here, you have to hit arms 3 times, and that's I think like rolling like the equivalent of 5s and 6s on 3 dice.
Nice.
You'll get re-rolls, and which I'll explain.
But then you get hit back, right?
You do get hit back with whatever you roll. As I said, like, you know, if you roll this, you've hit the guy in the arms twice, which is good, but you also take 3 hits. That's what those little stars are.
Oh, okay.
So that's that's the fight action somewhat explained, like a quarter explained. You can encounter. So once you can only do these once per turn. You can draw and resolve an encounter card, which are these guys, which match where you are. So say I was in the CIT ruins, and I was starting my turn there. I could be like, okay, I'm gonna do an encounter action. I'd flip this up, and I'll show you. There's a bunch of stuff on here that somebody else needs to read
Okay.
because you'll
So
be
you
like,
choose your own
you'll be
adventure.
like, there's movement inside the structure,
And then
and
you,
it'll
you tell them the
yeah. You can do 1, 2, or 3. So it'll be like you can work with this person you found to search for loot. You can kill her, or you can ask the stranger to join you on your quest. And you know all of these have a test that you have to pass. They won't tell you what that is, but you just pick and then do it.
And then likewise, if you're in one of these other ones with this different building,
Yeah.
you pull from there.
Yeah, those
instead.
are settlements. Yeah, so you usually get to shop if you're in a settlement.
Yep.
I'll explain shopping when we get to it. 'Cause
And you can only do encounters where the iconography.
only where the icons are. Sometimes there will be something that'll be like encounter at like an enemy, and they'll let you do it. You can do a quest action, which is represented here by this by the vault symbol, like next to Diamond City. So what a quest action means is you have to be on Diamond City or wherever it says the quest action. You do the action. It takes 1/2 of your turn, and you complete whatever it says to do. And then the last action, which is actually really important when you start taking damage, is camp. You recover 3 HP, unexhaust your cards if any have been used. We'll start to see exhaustible cards come up. You become well rested, which gives you a re-roll.
Okay.
1 re-roll you can use. And then you can trade with any other survivors that are adjacent to you by 1 spot or in your spot if no enemies are present for either of you. Yes, well, you guys can definitely take a look at these. I think
Where do we start?
we start in the Crossroads camp. As you so often do, you can pick any one spot on there that can only be one person. Chris,
So throw me somewhere in there.
throw you somewhere. I'll give you a front start, and I'll take one right
Well,
in the
'cause
back
you-
there.
Can you stand in our square?
Not to start, but yeah, like I can move into your square,
Yeah. Okay.
and we can do whatever we want to together, kind of thing.
Yeah. The reason I was asking that is just because if you're starting there and you're first player, you might get boxed in, right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm first player, but I can walk through you. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you'd be boxed in if your first turn was like.
Just gonna make sure
Because
there's nothing else to talk about here.
there'll be more things we'll find along the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Though there's a lot to talk about. I'll say that. We can't start yet though. Something we all need to do is pick one of these at random.
Oh, are these deficiencies?
These are. Oh, I got an eye. These are something else to your special. At random, stick it in your special track. What these mean?
What happens if I get a second eye?
If a second eye, right now you can re-roll it and pick something else. If you're leveling up, you pull 2 of these when you level up.
Okay.
And
Two
then
eyes, you're still hooped.
Yeah, if you get 1 eye, say you already have an eye and what you got?
An A.
An eye and an A.
an
If you level up, Dan, and you pull an eye and an A, then you get to pick one of these perks
Ooh.
with an I or an A on it. And they're very powerful. These are 1-use abilities that will go back into the deck.
Sweet.
But like, this lets you do two additional actions in your turn.
I
This
have
gives you
pie.
8 caps. You have pie. I have ill. I'm Illin.
I have.
Yeah, Shub-Niggurath. I read a lot of Lovecraft. But yeah, otherwise when you level up, you pull 2 of these, and if you don't have one of them, it automatically goes in there.
And anything happen when you get all special?
When you get all your special, nothing special happens,
Should.
unless you have, there's a special agenda card in here, I'll tell you, that gives you extra points if you have
Nice.
6 or 7 at the end of the game.
Sweet.
I think we're ready to go. There's a
Alright.
lot like shopping and stuff.
Hit it.
But here, so I'll start. We're starting with the actual start of Fallout 4 with the quest called Welcome to the Commonwealth. So, many dangers lurk in this new wasteland ahead of you, but the one you have heard the most about is the dreaded synth. Said to look, sound, and smell just like humans, they are robots who have infiltrated the very society of the Commonwealth. Terminators, Cylons.
Terminator version 2.
Screamers.
Yeah,
Version 1.
yeah, any of these. Yeah. So, we have two options. Anybody can complete these. You can, one, kill a suspected synth that no one will miss to find out the truth. So you'll kill any one of these guys. Sorry, I need to put robots down. I forgot. These guys need to be face up. I think we're good. Yeah, those are just enemies that start there.
Okay.
They match. So you can kill any of these guys when they show up, and then what'll happen here is you'll move the blue track forward one, and then you get 2 loots, and you'll stage a bunch of cards and throw this out. Not for real, not forever.
We're not
those
destroying
scary
them?
games. No, we're
Alright.
not destroying them. These games are terrifying. So you can kill one of those dudes for one of them, or 2. This all sounds a bit overblown, so you can head to Diamond City to discreetly dig up some information. So you need to do a quest action inside of Diamond City.
Okay. And is that denoted there by the shield, or is the shield something else?
The shield is one of these
where they
institute
live.
actual senses there. It's kind of
Okay.
scary. So yeah, and something I should explain about that. These shields, they're just like these guys
Okay.
in that they represent an enemy that will move if it's drawn out of here. But its stats are here.
Okay.
And the Y is denoted by how far down the power track they
Okay.
are. And same thing, the X is, it'll give it extra hit points.
Ah.
And Y means that, it starts with a gun, so it's ranged. It can attack you from
Okay.
far away. And it keeps getting, it just keeps guns, and then it gets a shield later
Yeah.
on, which gives it an extra hit point.
Okay.
Okay, so we can start choosing these. I'm first player,
So you get 2 actions.
so I get 2 actions. You can split your movement action, so I'm going to take my movement, move here, explore. Ooh, look what I found. This guy gets placed face up when you find them, and then I will move again. That is my turn. Play proceeds left.
All right. I'm going to explore.
Mm-hmm.
I like being last at the start of the game. Because you at least get to see the board.
What does the red mean? Is that like a danger
Oh,
zone?
I forgot about these. These are
Radit.
red means it's difficult terrain. So if you're gonna end your turn in there, it'll take 2 movement points.
To get out?
To get into it. So if you want to go say if you moved,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
his movement's a bit different. If you went 1, 2, that would be your entire turn. Because you moved into this. Even if you went 1, 2, that would be your entire turn.
But isn't the
But
first
if you-
one red as well, so wouldn't it end my turn there?
No, if you go 1, 2, that's still just 2 movement points, and you still get your another action for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, so your turn ends. Okay, yeah.
And the blue or the green are radiation. So if any normal human being ends there, they pick up 1 rad. Only if they end. Like you can march through it like that, and
You
not
can't.
pick up anything.
As long as you're not spending
Yeah.
time there.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my 1 movement because I only get 1 movement point
Mhm.
to move into there.
So you're gonna make your 1 move and stay there. Cool.
On Highway 74.
74. Any enemies show up there? Nothing. Good.
You can explore there.
But you can only move.
You only move 1 because you already explored.
Yeah, he explored and
I'm
moved.
slow.
And
I think I'm
he's
gonna
slow, but
move
he's
it-
got armor.
I think I'm going to move to the same square as him and explore.
So you're gonna go 1, 2, and you're gonna explore which.
No, I'm gonna
Oh, encounter.
encounters.
You're gonna encounter. So, the person to your right will read this. According to the rules, it's supposed to be the person to the encounterer's right. So, Dan, please read.
As you pick through the ruins, you spot a figure on the ground. As you approach, you see that it's a dead man. He has no weapons or gear. What was he doing out here? You can either A, investigate the corpse, or B, ignore the corpse and search. Paul, do I read off this one here?
Oh yeah, you'll say that that's with like a test of PE4.
Okay.
So you'll get it. What the P means here, Chris has as a perception.
Yeah.
That'll give you a reroll. So say you roll like here and you need to get 4. You've got 2 here. It allows you to reroll any number of these dice because you've got a P.
Oh,
included
and
in
so
there.
some of them are 2s.
Some of them are 2, some of them are none. 2 is a 6. Like is rolling
Yeah,
2,
6
there
is
is
the only one,
rolling a
and-
6. Yeah.
And then a 1 and 2 is nothing.
Yeah.
So do I know what the perception for those are, or not until I choose?
Well, you know what the second option has a PE4 test, and the first one doesn't have anything.
Statistic, I think a 4 is really hard to get.
It's fairly difficult.
I think I'm just gonna take the cert
You're
loot
just
spot.
gonna
It's gonna
dig
loot
through
it.
the corpse.
Yeah,
What happens?
I'm a ghoul.
On the
Come
corpse, you find a filthy folded photograph of a man geared for war standing next to a small boy and girl. You make out bits of a note next to it, to a drawing of a bird.
I feel
I'm
like
going
I'm adding-
east to my greatest
I'm
regret,
adding something.
Margaret. Maybe Margaret's still alive? So this is his reward, 3 XP.
You got a loot as well. That's what little bag means. You get 1 loot.
Okay, 1 loot, 3 XP,
I'll show you how to
add
do XP in a sec.
005,
I'll add 005.
and then you trash something.
You trash this card. So it goes into the discard. It can be like right here or something, wherever
Dan?
it's out of the way. Oh no!
I know how this game works.
Oh shit.
It's not
Cool.
Thursdays, Dan. It's
So
not
that's-
Thursdays.
So the way you add a card
FFG would be cool.
is you take the number of. So this is
Yep.
a city encounter that we're doing. You take the number of players of cards off the top here.
Yep.
Shuffle it in. Put it back on top. So if you keep encountering things in cities, want to find who was on that in that picture? He was heading east. You can
Does it
find
go in
where
the
he was.
city?
This is only in the city one. Yeah, it was one of these backs. So this is a ruin, and this is like a
Oh, okay.
settlement. That's the word, not city, settlement.
So that'd be my turn then.
And is that determined by the 05 card that told us that it was that?
Yes.
Okay.
The 05 is I added
Oh,
that. Yeah.
they all have different backs. Okay, they're
So
not all lightning
you
bolts.
picked up a loot. So you can put that. You can carry 3 loot cards in the bottom right
face
there.
up, face down.
Who did you pick up? You picked up a dude. Oh, that's
I
awesome.
got a part, and I got Hancock no less.
You got Hancock.
which
He's-
is another ghoul. Worked
No-
out perfect.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's so
Wow.
perfect. Yeah. So you can put that. You can then equip that, I guess, as a companion. What's Hancock's thing?
Hancock's. Exhaust to move an enemy within 2 spaces you into your space and fight it.
He's a,
Whoa.
he's
If that
a
enemy is not
Tibetan.
killed during your fight, discard this card.
If
If you have P, keep this companion when it
That
Run
works
an
super well
exhaust.
for you.
Yeah, because usually companions they have like a pretty hard to meet standard that
Yep.
when you use them they will just disappear unless you have
Right.
that thing.
But I have that thing, so
You do.
I can just exhaust them to.
You are vilified. That's it needs to stay there. Because nobody wants to see a ghoul walking through their city, let alone 2 ghouls now. Jeez.
Companion and Googles.
Okay, so you also got 3 XP out of that. So I'll show you how XP
So
works.
how do we track XP?
So the way you level up is you bounce this little guy. It's in the 0 marker. You will go 1, 2, and then
Wait, what?
so you this little gray one. This is your
Yeah.
0 XP. So when you level up, you only bounce it along.
So it goes
The-
1, 2, and then back to 3
Yeah,
to.
only bounce it along the
Oh,
the
yeah,
special
letters
letters that you
so
have.
you get more and more.
Yeah. So what you'll do, Chris, is
Oh,
go
so
1,
you level up really quick at
2.
first and slower
Yeah.
later.
Now
Then
I
you
level up.
then
It's
you
like a
level
video
up
game.
and you get 1 more.
So I take.
So you take 2 of those.
And you choose one.
Choose one that you don't have. It's got an E, and then you move up 1 more.
Wouldn't the third one just be to get back here?
No, 'cause it
1,
was-
2, and then
it was-
3 to back here. To
No, it's 1, 2 that gives you the level up. So hitting the bottom one is the same as going back to your
Okay.
base XP, and then you go 1 up. So you got the first XP
So now
of
I
the
get
game.
to choose
First
one out of
blood.
Don't I get to choose one of these now?
You do not because you didn't have.
Oh, well, only when
But if you'd only drawn an E and a P before.
Yeah, if you
No.
drawn
P or an I.
if you picked those and you drew a P and an I, then you
Then
would
you
get
get
to you get to choose one of those.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's my go. It's my go. What do I want to do? Fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. I think I'm gonna. Do I want to fight him? Do I want to fight him? I don't know. I want to explore more. I think exploring is something I
Because
just
you can
wanna
go
do.
1, explore, and then still move into and fight him if you want. Right?
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't.
My movement will end. Yeah, see, to explore this tile, it's a little bit hairy because I'd have to check the rules, but I'm pretty sure since your movement is still split, if I went like move action 1, explore, then moved into here 2, it would be, I think that would be okay. Like this wouldn't stop me from moving. But I'm gonna move. Oh, there's something I forgot to do actually. Since we've gone 1 around now, it was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I need to draw this.
Monsters.
monsters need to activate, right? So, you know what? I'm not gonna have a choice about fighting this guy because he is moving towards me because we have one of the skulls
skulls.
activating. So he moves into my space, and this little lightning bolt next to him means that he's aggressive. So
So
if he shows up
right
next to
away?
me, he fights me. Or if I move into his space,
He's a raider?
Yeah, he's a raider. And then bugs move. We have no bugs. Thank God. Anyway, I've got to fight this dude. I don't have a choice.
How does combat work?
Combat works this way.
We're gonna find out right
We're
now.
gonna find out right now. So he's got 2 hit points. That's
Yep.
what that means there. He'll also give me 2 experience for
Okay.
that. So hit points, I need to roll VATS dice. That's these guys.
Yep.
And I need to hit him either in the chest or the legs with 2 of these dice. 2. If I beat him, I get a loot, and he's removed from the table.
So do you need to hit him in chest twice or legs
Yeah,
or one of each?
1 of each or both.
That's,
As long,
that's just a probability on the dice.
Just-
yeah,
those
it's
two
just
areas.
probability. If I lose, he stays there. I take damage from whatever I rolled, and it just sits that way.
Okay.
I can run away from him if I want, or fight him, do whatever I want my turn. Because this doesn't count as my action or anything, because he just moved on to me. So I'm going to roll here, hoping for chest and legs too. Please, please. I got a legs, I got a chest, and I got
So you're taking 2 hits.
2 damage, 1 reduced by 1, because I've got this vault suit
Yep.
on. It's like leather. So I take 1 hit, and I kill him. 2 experience, a loot, which is, ooh, I get some drugs, which I never use in the game, but drugs are actually quite good in the board game. And 2 XP, so I level up. 1, 2. 1, 2. L and P. Oh, I get pill. It's almost my name. So then, what happens when you've defeated someone
Yep.
on the map? You put him back. You don't pull him again. You pick a random one, face down, on the
Okay,
closest
to show
place
that
to
he's
the guy
already been activated.
to the closest place where you were defeated. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is that activation. My goal. So I'm going to. I think I'm gonna move and say hi to you guys. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna explore here. That's gonna be my turn. Ooh, hello, super duper Mark. Raiders come. Raiders come.
Oh, because there's a skull on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just let that show there if anybody wants to go for an explorer and or a little fighty with this guy. Something I will say, Dan, before you start your turn is I'll explain these 2. They're also listed here in case you want to read over them. The shield means that he gets 1 extra hit point, so he actually has 2 instead of 1, and the gun means that if he activates,
He has range.
yeah, he has range, so he's able to shoot at all of us because we're 1 tile away or 1 segment away
And
from
how
him.
will he pick whom to shoot if he does activate?
Lowest hit points person, or the player with the
It's
lowest hit
currently
points.
So it's always
No,
going to be
currently
me.
you.
Chris.
Currently Chris, until we start getting scratched up, and he'll get an extra damage on you that you can't ignore. Well, you can ignore it, but I mean, like only with armor.
Okay.
So you can't like roll it away or anything.
So if I move into his space for 1,
Yeah, you
I
move
can
him.
engage him for 2.
You can engage him for 2, and you don't. He doesn't get his shooting penalty, but he does have his hit penalty. So you can do a fight. You need to hit him once or no, twice rather in the head and or the chest.
Okay.
Chest. 1 hit, you take no damage because you
Just
got
my
2.
armor.
You got 2 armor on that
Okay.
bad boy.
So I beat him and I go up 1 XP.
1 XP, and he's a goner.
And
And
it's loot.
he does not get loot because on there it didn't have a loot icon.
Christopher.
Christopher. Fair.
So we don't know what that guy is, but can I still drag them into me if I wanted?
Oh shit! Actually, I technically completed this by killing that dude. I just realized. I didn't want to. You could call it completed
Sure.
if you want.
Sure.
Shield moves up 1. Because
So he was a skull.
he was
So
a
we killed him.
you killed him and you were like
suspected synth.
you think you might have been a synth.
Okay.
So for completing a big quest, you get 2 of these loots of your 3 that you can carry.
Yep.
We stage 15 and 134. Believe me.
Oh, so it's a story.
And then this
Yeah,
goes away.
it's a story. It's a choose your own adventure. 15 and 134. Believe me, putting these back at the end of the game,
It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
so much fun.
You have to just like, what number is that one? Is that about 13? You just gotta like put them sideways into the deck.
So, I know. It's
All right, you
brutal.
get
So,
hits with the story.
I'll hit you with the story. So, I guess this is you. This is not me. The guy attacked me. I don't think he's a synth. He's just a crazy raider. But you were on the lookout for blood and robots. So, the quest is resonance. Dun, 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 shh, as it does. You tear the person apart. But they look to be flesh and blood. Ugh,
Uh-oh.
messy. Among their effects, however, is a transponder marked with a Vitruvian man. You know that symbol?
Yeah.
Marked with the words, The Institute, and coordinates to the old ruins of the Commonwealth Institute of Technology, CIT ruins up here. So, 2 options here. Any of us can do these. This is not just your story, it's anyone. 1, you can follow the coordinates on that transponder and explore the CIT ruins to find the Institute. So you've got to do a quest action at the CIT ruins at an EI4. And 2, you've heard only bad things about the Institute. At Diamond City, caps may quickly get you the information you need. So you have to have 4 caps to do this, but you can do a quest at Diamond City and bribe someone for info.
How does that have so much caps?
One of my treasures was a fistful of caps.
Sweet.
Oh,
You
that's
get
sick.
3 cards
Oh,
right
sorry.
away.
So that gets put into the
Discard?
into the loot discard. Yeah, everybody has their own discard pile. So the other quest we've drawn here is Flesh and Bone. The locals are in an uproar. A young girl named Olivia has been run out of her home for being a synth. She says that if someone could just find her sister, she could prove false these ridiculous claims that she is some kind of robot. Need to add.
It's not welcome here.
Can you look at 135 here and add
Yep.
it to whichever deck there while you're looking? So there's 2 things you can do again. There's something fishy here. Interrogate Olivia. So you can go, this goes top 3 here, if you would, Chris, and shuffle those together and put it back on there. 2 things you can do. You can interrogate Olivia in any settlement, so any
Oh.
one of these. That's it. And it's an SC3 test because you're using your strength and charisma
Yep.
to wrangle some information out of her. Or you can be the nice guy and go looking for her missing sister. So you can do encounters in any ruins until you find Olivia's sister.
So 1 and 4.
hmm
Messy, huh?
Yeah. So you can pick these up and read them whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Chris, you're up.
All right. So that guy's flipped. So did we encounter him?
When if we draw another one of these that has a skull on it, he'll flip face up.
So he's,
And then does he
they're
move or
considered
just-
nothing there.
Yeah,
Right.
right now that's just a token there. You walked by and you saw a token with a skull on it. That's all you saw.
The reason I was saying is just because I have this so I could drag him into my square, where I could drag him in and then flip
No,
him.
no, he's not an enemy. He's just an enemy waiting to be born into this world.
All right, so I'm gonna explore here.
We're gonna explore. Finding lots of skull men. It's a bounty hunter.
Potential sins.
So it's like this is always the
Yep. So you'll get a loot, and he's got range on him.
that's rad zone, which is good.
Good for you, yeah. If you want to gain some HP, you just walk into the rads, no problem.
Problem with this, however, is if I get into a square, I can't attack him.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I thought you had to use an action.
Yeah, you can, but you could go. Oh no, yeah, you explored for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you walk into his square, you're just kind of looking at each other.
Eyeing him up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very
Kai's not welcome here. Ghoul.
both of us, you disgusting piece of
So I
testosterone
The best bet is maybe stand. Oh, but he has range, so I might as well get into a square.
Yeah.
Because if not, he'll just shoot me.
Yeah, if you pull it up, then he will shoot you, and you will take some serious damage, Mr. Weekle. Cool. So
I mean,
that's
the other option is I could just
that's your thing.
stay in the rads, and then he shoots me, I recover. But
Paul. Card.
Card. This is what happens. So, Chris, you're gonna do a fight. These guys are gonna flip up. They're not gonna fight us because that's
They've
their
just
action to
woken
flip up. So, Chris, you're gonna fight that dude.
so 2 dice.
Where's the dice? You roll all 3. Roll all 3 dice. He's got to hit him 2 damage.
And he's got a bag of loot on him.
He does. Arms and legs. You got him. You only took 1 damage doing it too.
I'll take one.
Damn.
This one.
That one, the red one. You get 2 experience, so you level up again. Real nice. Do yourself the honor of the level up. I'll pull your 1 loot. Oh, nice. E and
L.
L. Pale. It's beyond the pale. What'd you pick
When
up?
you camp, you do not have to have charisma, which I don't have, and you can discard this card.
To gain 2 XP. It's a good one. You don't have charisma. That's
Can I
very
sell
nice.
so I can get rid of this for 2 coins as well?
You can sell it for 1. When you sell something in a
Half
shop,
price?
yeah, it no, it doesn't have it removes 1. So like you could sell your power armor for 5.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would ever do that.
So,
So this is gone
question,
now.
Paul.
It's gone, and we place him. Question?
Yeah, where Chris was on the P before, and he
Mhm.
got 2 XP. 1 to E, and then 1 to I, and then it counts as being leveled at that point?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
get to, the last
So
letter,
you
you
get the
go
last
up.
letter,
Yeah, okay.
you
It doesn't
balance
have to go
back.
back.
So if I get 1 XP, I'll level up.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
perfect.
So you can like hunt down this looter if you so down please.
Yep.
Cool. So
So on this turn,
yeah,
technically, could I exhaust?
it's got to be the beginning of your turn, I think, for those things.
Okay.
To use
The
those
reason I'm saying
abilities.
is because now, because I moved in, I attacked, then it flipped up at the end of my turn, so it would have.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So at any point, could I move and then draw them in, or only at the start of your turn?
Actually, yeah, because you could
You
do a
have to
move
do it.
and then
You
do
have
that.
to do it during your turn.
During
between
your
the
turn,
two
yeah.
actions, you can't do it after
Yeah.
both actions.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no real like interrupts or instants like
Yeah.
magic style to
Well,
quote
and
magic
this
parlance.
would have happened after my turn anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Cool. Cool. So let's see. What do I want to do?
Chris, what's that called when you drag them in?
It's Hancock. It's Hancock. The card Hancock.
What's it say?
Here, I'll just show it to you.
I'm pretty sure you can only do it during your turn. Like what? You'd only be able to do it during your turn, but
It's just like a pull.
yeah.
You'd be like Hancock, swear at this dude, and he'll swear at them because
they'll
that's
run at you.
kind of what he does, and they'll run at you. Yeah.
I imagine you have to do it during your turn before you've declared other actions. Like maybe like between 1 and 2, but not.
I will say the rules for this game. People do go on the forums on the internet to complain about this. The game needs a FAQ.
Yeah, but the problem.
FFG, please.
But the problem with some of
It's
these
a great
games
game,
is
but needs a
you're
fact.
supposed to just like, what do we think makes sense? Go with what
Yep.
makes sense. Like I said, you have to do it during your turn. You have to do it between it at the
Yeah,
start
on or
between
or
action
between
or
an
what.
action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because once you do your second action, your turn's done.
Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? I'm gonna do an encounter. I'm gonna see if I can find
Insane.
Olivia's sister.
To your
No,
right.
like right here where I am. I'm just gonna do the
Okay.
encounter. So, Chris, if you would please read this in the options.
A valuable asset hangs from the ceiling of a large room. Debris and green light surrounds it. Huh? I'm pretty sure that this has some sort of trap. It's a trap.
That's bait. Mad Max.
Flip the top cap card face up.
Cap card. Oh, shop card.
Shop card.
Flip face up. It happened again! Okay, this happened with me and Scott playing, and the person is right now. There's literally a person hanging as bait.
Yeah, this works perfectly. You could
That
get
sounds
in
fine.
and out quick enough, you think? You have an AL test of 4. Send someone else in if you have a companion. Or search a different room.
Well, technically, I don't think I can recruit her because what this at the top of her card means is that you need to be vilified to recruit her. At
Can I-
least,
can I
at
have
least
more
to
than
get
one
her from
companion?
a shop. No, you can have one companion. You can have. I think you can have them in your inventory, and you can swap them out like a crazy
The reason
person.
I just
But yeah, I don't even know if I can take her.
well, you test to do it quick enough. It's an AL test,
Hmm.
which you only have L.
I have an L, so I'd only get one reroll, and it's a 4.
4.
That sounds
If you have a
toy.
companion, you can send a companion in,
I don't have a companion.
or you can search a different room.
I'm gonna search a different room. Fuck off, Kate.
Aww.
You guys-
She's one of the better characters in the game.
I know, but I don't even know like rules wise if I can have her because
We
she's
can have her in your
vilified.
inventory, and you might not have been able to use her, right?
Yeah, but then I can't like she's
Yeah.
just taking up spot in my inventory. So I'm gonna just search a different room. I'm gonna pull the Mad Max from the recent Mad Max movie, which is amazing, and say
There,
that's bait.
maybe she's just vilified, but because I guess if you have a drug, you can keep her.
It's still bait. I want to search another room.
Okay.
Chris, your companion, you can exhaust them during your turn.
Only during your turn. Yeah, that's what we
Here you
thought.
go.
And
Um,
it counts as an action to exhaust them.
A trap is a trap is a trap. Not worth it.
Yep.
So we have this times that.
This time, so 1. So what that means is that you multiply the amount of loot or whatever it is by the
Steady
number of
number.
encounter. So there.
discard, and then discard this.
Discard this. Yeah, so it's in discard pile there. And then I get this. I searched and found a thing.
Well, it just shows you the 2 I can.
Yeah, so that means I
You get
found,
1
yeah.
for each.
I found water in a milk jug. Oh,
You're
but
gonna get rads.
I know it suffer 1 rads, but you do get to get some
Does that get-
HPs back.
Does that get shuffled back in?
Doesn't shuffle. You just
So-
put it on the bottom
so in
because
this case-
the top gets shuffled off in it.
I have to ask a question. So I would recover 6 because I would suffer
You
1
would.
rad. I would recover 6.
You absolutely would.
All right.
Chris,
Do you still suffer rads as normal
No.
Chris, do you want to buy some water?
when you would suffer? Yeah.
I've got a good deal on it.
Free. Free of charge.
All right, my go.
That's smart. Yeah.
Action 1. I'm gonna fight this dude.
So
So
Fight.
far,
I roll 3 dice. I only need to hit him once in the
Enter.
legs, right?
Yep. 2 men enter.
And if I fail to beat
One
him,
man
that
leaves.
little arrow means he gets scared and runs away. He
Yeah.
flips back over.
That's what little arrow means. He'll run away. Got him in the
Legs.
leg. You took no damage
Because I'm armored.
because you're so
Otherwise, it would have
armored.
been 2 hits.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can.
You get loot and you get
You
1
get
XP.
No, you can't see
Oh.
it.
Oh, he's leveling up. My dear sir, what on earth is that you're wearing? From Codsworth.
Codsworth. Ooh. Exhaust to trade with 1 other survivor anywhere on the map.
Wait a sec. Something's in there that shouldn't be, but if somebody draws it, they'll find out. Pick 2.
So I draw 2 of these.
Draw
Yeah, do
2?
and select 1.
Keep 1 that you don't have.
We seem to need a lot of perception checks so far. Actually, strength is coming in almost.
Yeah, they get spread out. It's like totally even. Just kind of pick at random and you'll get them.
Kind of what I was.
Yeah, like I can't even. I've played like this maybe 2-3 times this scenario, but
Okay.
I can't remember. I just remembered that one quest that I just did here, only with Scott and I, and Caroline still remembers this. She was like, "What were you laughing about downstairs?" Because so it pulls this, and like we've never seen this quest before.
Yeah.
And we flip the card, and it's Nick Valentine. And it's like, "Hey, kid, want to try and get me out of here?" And we just start, like, dying laughing for, like, a minute. Because it's, like, it's so absurd. And you can believe it, right? He's, like, hanging from one leg
Yeah.
above, like a pile of grenades.
Yeah.
You're like, Hey, kid, want to try and get me out of this mess?
So that was your first action. You still have 1 more action.
You got 1
I'm
more
going to do
action.
one of these.
He's going to encounter.
Person to my right,
Mm.
hit me with that flavor text.
Ooh, tasty, spicy. You encounter a rusted and damaged Mr. Handy robot. Oh my god, it's Codsworth. It actually is. Whoa, no, this guy's different though. Whoa, man, far out, it says. It seems to be wandering around aimlessly. There aren't any people around. So you can leave the robot and loot the building, or you can try to reprogram the robot with an IL-4 test.
Let's not reprogram it. Let's do the other thing.
But you have I and A.
If I need an IL.
IL-4.
Why would it be IA?
Because
IL, it's luck.
it's
Good luck,
and
man.
intelligence.
No, I was just thinking A. Yeah.
This man is stoned out of his metal gourd, man. You want to try and reprogram that shit?
No.
You get in trouble. Okay, so you tell the Mr. Handy you're going to enter the building. Groovy, it replies. So you get 1x loot plus 1, according to this. So you get 3 loot out of that, and you get to pick and discard whatever you want. Because you can only carry 3.
I can only carry 3
You can
loots.
only carry, that's what those 3 cards there mean.
Okay, yeah.
That's a pretty good one. That's serious? Like, yeah. Yeah. Loot times encounter plus 1. So 3. Jeez, that's pretty good.
So psycho drug, comics, and then junk. During your turn, you may discard this card and another
here this would
junk
be
card
5?
to gain. That sounds less good. Let's go with drugs.
Alex, discard.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. What's that? Yeah. Cool. Chris,
I am up.
you are
It's
up.
getting really good on
I
this
know,
top
it's getting,
deck.
it's probably there, man.
Well, if I don't get it, you would get it.
I know.
I think I'm gonna move.
You don't have to move both action points. So you could, like, make your turn here and then stay if you wanted, but
You could go down to Diamond City.
why don't you head down to Diamond City?
You could spend your 4 caps down there, Chris.
I don't have 4 caps, Dan.
You're really overvaluing him. He's a ghoul.
I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do an encounter.
Cool. Do you want, are you going to move after, do you think? Or just so we know to remember?
I'll probably just move here. after, just so because then I can heal.
Oh, then
one.
you can heal. That's a good one. Yeah. Cool.
Do you want to read it, or you want Dan to read it?
Oh, you can move and interrupt your movement.
So you can move,
Yeah.
do an action, do another move. So you get when you say
Sorry,
an action.
I said that at the start,
Yeah.
but I might have like glazed over. That's a pretty
and
important.
then Dan,
Yeah.
then Dan, as soon as he does it, I can move one square, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but for you it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And that's one reason that I screwed up like the future times that I played, because the very first time I played, I'm like, I'm playing Brotherhood of Steel because I love the Brotherhood of Steel, and so I completely glazed over that rule too. So like future games, I was like, man, I really wish you could.
move fast.
know,
That's,
move-
that's big, especially if you
Yeah.
uncover something. It's like, I need to get at least a space away from that.
Exactly, and you can't. Okay, so Chris, a couple of landmarks catch your eyes. You approach the area. This must be the place where that girl Olivia said her sister was last seen. Trash.
Rip it.
No! No. What is it? Let's see. Looks dangerous, but you could go poking around to see if there's any truth to it. So you can either look for Olivia's sister, or ignore it and search for loot at a P3.
P3.
Oh, you've got P.
I know.
I know.
It's only 3.
And that gives you we haven't even spent a reroll yet, but it gives you like a
Wow.
full reroll. It's like your target lock.
I think I gotta search for her.
You're gonna search? Okay. Let me see what that actually means. Let's see. So, you see the body of a girl lying under an overhang. When you turn it over, you see the body doesn't just have a familiar resemblance to Olivia, it is Olivia. Just giving you a
She's
picture.
a synth. I'm the clone.
No, I am the clone. The girl you spoke to was a synth who replaced her. Suddenly you see movement. She sent you here as a trap. So you complete that quest. Sorry, you do complete the looking for Olivia quest. So you get one of these. We don't get to know what it is. That's 2 for you. And you draw and fight a bug.
And do we pull out 130? No.
Yeah, we just stage 136. You're right.
So what,
Nice.
does it go on top of me or does it go on top of? Because you put on top of Dan.
Sorry? What? Oh, my bad. Yes, I'm looking at the big, massive player that I like to play. So you gotta fight a Rad Roach. One whole Rad Roach. And this gets discarded. Yeah, we did all that correctly. So, fight Rad Roach. Arms, legs, 1, and it will give you 1 rad when you get hit. So,
No. You got full body on it. You got her.
you
got
you
her.
got
And I
it.
take 3 points of damage. It deals 1 to me. So are these all rad damage?
No.
These are all. So what that means is it'll do you 1 point of rad damage. So you'll heal 1 and take 3. So you take 2.
Oh.
Take 2.
No, I already went up 1, so I'm at 9.
Okay.
Because I healed and then I have to go.
Well, you killed it. You get 1 experience.
Oh no, it'd be 10 then. Because that 10. I was at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
You get 1
No, no.
XP. Move yourself up 1.
No loot?
No loot, unfortunately. So that spawns the quest. Duped. It turns out the people were right. Olivia has been replaced by a murderous synth. They say she was last seen passing through the Ashbury neighborhood on her way out to the wasteland. Time to track her down. So we got to find Ashbury somewhere on the map. It does exist. So we got to get to Ashbury Road and do a quest action with an EC4. You can ask around there and try to talk to her. Or you can track her through the wasteland and take her out. So do a quest action at a raider camp. And then you would draw and fight one of the skulls. Get that stuff. Get
loot.
Get not loot, get one of these, which is quite good. So and you want to move into the rads for the remainder of your movement?
Well, I think what I'm going to do first, if I exhaust Hancock, right,
Mm.
then I can draw the one bandit that's up at the top into my square, because that's 2 away. No, it's 3 away now.
But doesn't he count as one of your actions?
No, it's 2. 1, 2. See?
Sweet.
It does attach.
No, it doesn't count as
It
an
doesn't
action.
count an action, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm going to draw him into my location.
That doesn't complete this. You have to do the quest here. Just so you know. You have to do a quest at a raider camp.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to
You
kill
just
him.
you just want to kill him. That's fine, man. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, because it's a quest. It's not a kill action, right?
Yes.
So if I
Do you want to pull?
Yeah, I'm going to pull him in.
So he's got 2 hit points, 1 plus his shield. And arm, chest and head, 2. You only got a chest,
Yeah.
so no dice.
And I take 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Oh,
That blows.
you
You're gonna-
hard.
So can I shoot him again?
Nope, that's you only get to fight once.
Mm.
Actually, technically they deal you damage first, and then you deal them damage. So you always take damage from a
So
fight.
my final action, I'm gonna go here and heal for one.
1. Great, and now you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this, and it's gonna be another humanoid, and it's gonna fight you because you have the lowest hit points and gonna kill you.
No, then I'm gonna kill it.
Nice.
Okay,
It's gonna die.
I was
What?
right. So
Does he have a gun on him?
Do all the humanoids
He
flip?
does. All humanoids flip. Yeah, all of them do. And yeah, he's gonna stay right there and fight you from a range. So he'll be doing you +1 damage to whatever. Robots also move towards us, so like that. That's a sentry bot too. That's terrifying. I really don't like that. And no beasts on the board, so that does not move. So you've got another fight on your hands at a disadvantage this time. 2 hit points.
Would this guy move into me because he's a human?
No, he
He,
just woke
he
up.
just flipped.
Ah.
He just flipped. So this guy is currently.
Do I get to hit back?
You do. You just he gets a guaranteed 1 hit on you, like aside plus the dice. This is not too bad. Chest, head,
Nope.
No.
So I take 1 more point.
2 damage. Yeah, because he's got like a rifle of some sort and he's just pinging you from across the waistline.
Follow-up question. What happens when you die?
I have never died, so I'm going to quote this, and then we can read it up in there. It'll
Okay.
be under death. I'm pretty sure you regain your hit points to maximum.
And you lose
You-
all and you go back to the
You
start.
keep your loot, you keep all your experience, and you return to the Crossroads camp, and you tile you choose. I think that's it. I may be wrong. Should be under death.
Killed.
Killed. Okay.
The survivor's killed. His or her figure is removed from the map. They place a figure at the space of his choice on the starting tile.
Mhm.
Survivor discards all their cards
All their cards.
and
was wrong.
resets HP.
Not good.
Mm-hmm.
If you're killed, no additional steps are resolved during the
I
fight.
like it.
If you're
Probably
killed
could've
during
used
your
a bit
turn,
more
you're done.
Kick.
Hmm?
A bit more kick, so as it has
Mm-hmm.
ice melted down.
Also, you can be kicked out of the game when you're killed if your rads exceed your max health or something like that.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
I'll always be
you,
fine.
you shut up, Chris.
I can die as much as I want.
Yeah, that's exactly. I guess that's such a ghoul, right?
Yeah.
You can just keep getting up and getting up.
You should be able to, a ghoul. You should be able to get up wherever they died to follow around.
Oh, that would be sweet. Like
Like,
pass a turn, but
Pass
then
it
get
around
up.
and just
Yeah.
get back up. Like, whoa, that was dangerous.
Ugh. Hey, Smoothskin, you want to give me a hand here? Yeah. Okay, so Paul's go. Man, I've got this little test here. That's pretty good. Do I want to try the duped thing? Or do I want to go somewhere else? We don't have Ashbury Road or anything.
So you have to declare these when you want them when they activate, right? So like if one of these completes, you just flip it right away.
You declare them at the end. Well, either when the track reaches the end here, or when you get 9 points.
Oh, you don't go as you go.
No, like once anybody gets 9 points. I should have said this earlier. Again, this is gonna happen a lot.
Just declare it.
Yeah, you declare it, and you'll be like, "I've got 9 points. I am done." Yeah, but if it hits here and somebody wins, then if you have 9 points, you've still won the game.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to declare it. but you can.
That tells you that
Yeah.
end game scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. What do I want to do here? I don't have enough caps to do the Diamond City bit. I guess I could sell some stuff in Diamond City. I don't really want to.
When you sell it, does it round up or round down?
It doesn't round because it's just minus
Take
1.
away.
It's just,
Oh, just minus
minus
one.
1 from whatever. So this would sell for 2, that would sell for 1, you know. Let's see. It's actually a pretty good deal. I mean,
Does it cost you an action to sell?
selling is funny, and I'm glad you asked because I was thinking I should really talk about selling since there's something on the quest. So the way selling works is you have to go to a settlement. You will do a settlement or an encounter action at that settlement,
Okay.
and in every one of these, I guarantee you there is a sell option in there. Like there'll be like 2 or 3 or 4 options for different
Yeah.
things you can do, but one of them will be like just shop
Typically
as
sell.
just shop as normal. Then shopping, it
Is-
has to do with the number that is on that encounter as well. So there are things you can do. You can either pick up a companion like Curie here, you can buy stuff or sell stuff, and you can do any one of those 3 things as many times as there are here. So you could like buy, sell, or pick up Curie, buy, sell, and not do anything for your 4 things, right? When you do go to do a shop action, the first one of these is turned up here. 4 is the max for the shop line. You turn one up here, so you have 5 options.
Yeah.
Then you can pick from them when you're done your shop action. This one would get discarded. They all slide down, so you can like kind of cycle the shop that way. Ah, geez, I'm still trying to decide here. Do I want to do EI4 at CIT? Not really.
Because you got a long way to go to get there, too.
I know. You know what? 1, 2. I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna call my action there, or my turn there, and just sit there because I'm gonna
So
try
you
and do
move
it.
3, so the... Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
you
one, 1, 2, and then 3 blank.
Yeah.
I didn't do my 4th.
All right,
Yeah.
and I can move out of the space with him for
Yes.
no consequences.
You can.
right?
You can.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. And that's your turn.
Yep.
Chris.
Wait, can I trade with somebody? Does that use up an action?
Anywhere on the map, you can do that on your turn. Yeah.
Chris, do you want to trade something? I have water. It would give you 6 health.
What do you want for water?
What do you have for loot?
I kind of like my Live and Love magazine. They gain 2 XP when I... It's like automatic 2 XP.
As long as you don't have C, you can expend it on your turn, or when you camp, and you gain 2 XP. It's
So-
pretty sweet.
Because you gain 2 XP, then you also gain, what, 3 health?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to trade water for that, Chris?
So water gains me 6. I
Yep.
can camp, get
You
3.
can also trade caps if you want,
Ooh.
or promises, but they're not binding, as the manual says.
Do you want to trade a cap for it?
I only got 3. You're kind of a rich man over there. I don't think you need any more caps.
Ooh, rich man with his. You can also spend caps to speed up your movement, as you've read, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Sorry, that's on your. UVP, yeah. So every turn you can like spend 1 cap to like really power it up.
So when I was here, I could spend 1 cap
Yeah, sorry, I should have.
to
I
go
thought you saw it.
1, 2,
And then
my next action to come into here.
And then next turn you...
next turn you could Diamond City it up. Yeah. Actually, making sure that this synth isn't going to shoot at you. Yes, it doesn't have aggressive, because you're right now
Oh, yeah,
next
yeah.
to an enemy.
I will
technically.
trade my magazine for your water and 1 cap.
That's not a pretty deal.
Sure it is.
My water's worth more, man.
This is XP. You think about it, like you just first time you have to recover, you get 2 XP, which for you is 60% of the way to your next upgrade. Just like that.
I'm good for now.
Are you?
You send out Codsworth for nothing. You still have to expend him. Wait, what's his discard?
Only if I'm not vilified.
Okay, only for yeah, I guess. So. One.
I will attack him.
You're going to attack him.
Yes, I will.
He has an armor
He's got 2 hit points.
and a gun.
Gun doesn't matter at close range. You killed him. You killed him
Took 2
and
points.
took 2 damage. You really got a camp, man.
This will happen.
So
You get an XP.
you get 1 XP. You killed him, and then we place another one back there for respawn.
And then I will camp. So I gain 3, right? Go to 5.
Wait, you moved, right?
Yeah. And I attack, so I don't have the...
You can't do 3 actions in a turn though.
I don't go there.
Okay. Okay. You get gain 1 HP. Okay. Sweet. Activation.
Oh.
Stars, which doesn't mean anything because there's no stars on the map. Mans. And Super Mutants. I'll move the Super Mutant because it's easy. And then Man's move.
They move towards the weakest?
Towards the weakest.
So they always come towards me.
Yes. Unfortunately. Well, because they're like, oh, there are ghouls in our neighborhood. We can't.
So is it always, or is it if there's a decision between 2 closest targets?
I did too much voice. Sorry.
So it's always towards me, even if someone's like right next to them, they're gonna still run away from them towards me.
Yep.
Even from the other side of the map.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna die. So
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
And Paul, this stays exhausted until we camp.
Until you camp, yes. Or something says it can be unexhausted. I'm sure there's some like other things that let you do it. Okay. So I'm going to I heard about Chris's stupidity and doldrums and being duped. I feel bad for him, so you know what? I'm gonna do a quest action at that raider camp, and I'm gonna draw and fight a looter. Olivia was a looter all along. Well, Robo Olivia, I guess.
Such a dirty name.
I know.
Olivia.
So we got one hit on legs. Come on. Come on. Nothing. Look at that. Look at that. What kind of a... That's like all ones. Literally. That's all
But you didn't
ones.
take any damage.
I didn't take any damage, no.
And then he runs away?
Well, it's because you draw and fight, it doesn't really matter,
Okay.
yeah, so it's gone. And because you can do 2 quest actions at once, you can't do 2 of these actions, but you can do 2 quest actions in a turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it again, because that was bullshit. Here, another one. Raiders come. Well, luckily he doesn't get that. He's got 2 hit points, though. Head and chest. Please, please. Head, chest. I take 2 damage. 1, 2.
Do you have an armor of 1?
I do. With that vault suit. I gain 1 experience. And I complete that. We trash this card and I gain 1 of these.
Ooh.
So I finished off that quest for us.
Alright, my go.
Your go.
I have 4 caps.
1, 2, 3, 4. What you spending? Oh, you're doing that.
I'm
you're
in
doing
Diamond City.
a quest action, doing Diamond City.
Yep.
Cool. So you moved this up 1. Pretty sweet. You get 2 loots for that nice quest.
Is it?
Yep.
Sweet.
So you've heard only bad things about the Institute Diamond City caps. Yeah, so you're doing the bribe around to see
Yep.
about information. You get 2 loots. I guess you have also paid people off to get some things. We're going to stage 19 and 67 and check that out. 67. Where are you? That gives us 2 quests. Somebody else want to read a couple quests?
So you got your 2 loots, Dan?
Yep.
Who wants to read quests?
You can read them. You're doing
Okay.
well.
Okay.
Be consistent with voice.
Be consistent with the voice. So, let's see which one. We're trying to see which one if it follows at all. Okay, yeah. So this one follows. All hell, chaos erupts in the Commonwealth, stirred up by newcomers asking too many questions. The Institute accelerates their mysterious plans, and the railroad responds in kind. Fights break out across the wasteland. So we're gonna place stars. These railroad people equivalent to survivors, so 3 each on cities, 1 per city. Damn. The railroad is aggressive too, so they're gonna fight you, not right away. When you place something, it doesn't fight them. We only have 2 cities, right? Railroad, Diamond City.
Does it have to be a city and name or anything with the city icon?
Has to be the city icon, yeah, the settlement icon. So that's it. Yeah, there are. I guess that we only place 2 then, and then we place one of these guys at each star. Because now, like the synths and the,
Oh,
and
they're
the
in the
railroad,
middle of fight.
yeah, the synths and the railroad are
Civil
like,
War
this is
broken out."
crazy, man. This is nuts. Okay, so we got 2 options here. We can wipe out the railroad's agents in the wasteland, killing all the stars on the map, or eliminate all the militarized synths. You have no other choice. Killing all the last shields on the map. And that'll really move up the faction track. Each one of those gives them 2 down the track. Something else I should say, the drink kicking in, is when we have exhausted all of these, it'll pass to you. You'll become the first player, and then each of these guys moves down 1.
Okay.
So there is like a timer on the game. It's slow, but there's a timer.
So do we kill the synths then?
It's up to you to decide, man. What do your cards say? You might have some loyalties.
Well, Railroad's always been nice to me when I haven't played the game.
Oh, you got Piper. Oh,
Yep.
He's there, and he got Piper. That's like perfect. Goldsworth. Not just Abyssa. So that was
It was his turn.
it was your turn. So now
Yeah. So that was my one.
that was your 1 action. So you can do another. You're gonna start shooting at people maybe, or whatever,
Do you want to shop so you can see if you can buy shit with your 1 cap?
or sell shit.
Yeah. Can I sell shit?
We have to do
You gotta do it in counter
City
action.
encounter, right?
Encounter action on the city.
a settlement encounter, yeah.
Yep, let's do that.
You want to do that?
Wait,
Whoa.
yes,
It's
that's
4.
what I'm in.
It's
yep.
4, yep. Diamond City. As you go about your shopping, a shady individual approaches you and whispers in your ear.
Seems like a nice guy.
Hello, friend. You look like someone who's seeking more interesting fare than what's on sale here. Pointing at some shop. You've got 3 options. You can ignore him and continue your shopping. You can slink away with him. Sounds like a dirty is about to happen in an hour. Or you can yell for the guards. This guy seems shady.
What are my options again? Yell for the guards.
You
Go
can
in
slink-
the alley with them.
Or you can
Just go shopping, do your own shopping.
Or ignore him and just shop. Screw off, I'm in power armor.
Would you let the guards take care of your business?
No,
You're in
but there's
power
nothing. I
armor.
can just beat him up and steal his stuff, which used to be my Fallout #1 way of shopping.
Oh yeah, that's like
Kill the guy, take
Or
his
you pickpocket and plant the
Fallout, man.
ticking explosive on him.
come on, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's like the core of Fallout is like taking someone's ammo.
Alright, let's follow him down the
And then
alley
kill
because I
him.
imagine he's
You're
gonna
gonna
try and jump me.
You're gonna slink away with them, eh?
Yep.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The grinning man ushers you into a well-hidden booth. You become vilified.
Welcome, Dan.
There's something else to read on here. Where are they? They're right here. You're vilified in power armor. I like it. You draw and add 2 cards to the shop. And then you can shop and buy weapons and drugs for 2 caps less each. Unfortunately, there are no weapons or oh, no, that's aid. It's not drug. It would say drug like this.
item drug.
Item drug.
It is a drug.
Item drug. It's like the Daleks.
Yeah.
So I can't buy, right?
You.
Or I mean I can't sell?
Where'd that card go? Yeah. Buy weapons and drugs for 2 less, but it's shop, so you still get 4 shop.
So it's a 4 shop actions.
You can, yeah, if you can buy shop or pick up Nick Valentine because you don't have C, and you're definitely not
Unvilified.
the opposite of vilified. I can't remember
Yep.
what it is.
Let's so
Blessed.
Blessed.
Vilified and blessed.
It's not blessed.
Yes. Blessed be this day, my son.
alright, let's sell my water and my comics for 4?
Boa.
That's what I need to fight him.
Boa.
Thank you.
No, it just leads you to a nice little shop that is like a drug haven.
Drug dealer.
Okay. So that was my
That's your-
quest and then my city action.
Your action. So Chris. This game is cool.
So
What is in the red zone?
In the red zone, these are the same things as these.
Just
Only they're going to be a little bit more
It wants
violent
us to
looking.
avoid them.
Like you'll start like drawing beasts, which are super dangerous. It'll be like completely full of rads or
Okay.
dangerous
Yeah.
terrain. So that's all it is.
So I'm going to
Bit
explore
scarier.
here. Unfortunate.
Bugs. A stingwing.
I'm trying to get away from people.
You should just camp, dude.
Yeah, no, but I was trying like if I could explore and go somewhere. Puts a distance between me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to camp.
If you camp, you still get another HP out of rads because you're camping in a rad.
So I'm gonna camp. So I
You're gonna
gain
gain
3 from camping, 1 from rad, and
up
then I
to
gain
7?
2 XP, so I add level up.
Nice. That's a power gaming move if I ever seed one. What's he got? What's he get?
A C and an L.
C-L. He's got it.
So now this no longer helps me for XP.
You'll discard it. Because you did it.
Yeah.
So it's loot, so it discards up there. Yep.
And it becomes
And
untapped.
then we flip. Ooh, power armor. You're gonna get shot at.
It's too far away from me.
Yeah, but you're gonna get shot at because you're in the same. Because it's aggressive and it's in the same land as you.
Uh-oh.
Dan will
And,
be not me. Dan.
So here's one when cause since the stars are activating and these guys are activating.
Do the stars shoot?
Stars right here, and when something so it has to activate and move towards the nearest lowest injured player, right?
Yeah.
Or the nearest player and then lowest injured if they're all
Okay.
equal.
So is that
numbers.
but they're different then? They move differently than units?
Everybody, these are still units. These are
But,
still
but you
units.
said the other units move towards me no matter what.
Sorry, I made a mistake there. I am wrong. It's whoever is closest, and then if you're all equal closeness, it moves towards the
Okay.
weakest. Sorry, I screwed that up. But yeah, if one of these tokens or any token is going to move into one of these spaces, they just occupy the whole space,
Okay.
and then they can just go like this next turn if they want. But if you explore this space,
They have to move.
you get to place it wherever you want.
Oh, okay.
So you can place it farther back.
Or farther
closer.
back or right next to you, yeah.
So if the other star has activated now, what
You're-
do I roll?
You are gonna roll. They have what is it? They have 1 HP because X
Yep.
equals 1 there, and hit them in the head or the legs. They're shooting at you right now. You got it. Head, hit, and damage. 1 damage.
Yeah. So I take 1
You
hit.
take 1 hit.
Do we have armor?
Yeah,
He
but I
does
had
it.
3.
Hit
Oh.
3. So
And then XP is 1.
yes, equal to the
Okay.
number there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Your turn.
my turn.
Did the bugs activate as well?
The bugs did not activate. It was only bots.
Oh.
Stars and bots.
So on that note, this guy, he was here.
Mm-hmm.
He's closer. So wouldn't he move that way? Because
Yeah, you would have. I was thinking of that, but
everything was moving towards me.
you're
That's
right.
why
He
I
was here. You're right. You're right.
I'm like, everything's moving straight at me.
failing on my rules.
Like, seems like
Failing on my rules.
that's why I asked that question.
What do
I'm
you
like,
This is another thing that needs to be factored that people have complained about. They're like, it's really not clear. And if you really start to get into the rules, it's not clear exactly where these things should be moving, like in a 4-player game. If like, because you start trying to count all the spaces, and
Yeah.
you're like, this is kind of like
It works well for a video game, but when
Mm.
it hits this many different paths,
moving parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit sad. Okay, where do I want to go? Oh, and I forgot to read this one that we pulled out. Vault rumors, actually. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the wasteland, claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I might have heard of them too, my character. Perhaps it's worth investigating. So, many of the Vault exiles are caught by raiders. You might be able to get something off of one of them, and you can kill any humanoid to get that. And see if you can find an old exile who will sell you information. So at any city you can spend 4 caps, do a quest action with those caps, and we'll stage 69, which will continue.
Dan
the
will
quest.
just be like, and I quest, it's mine.
And I quest.
Question
but-
for you, Paul.
yes.
If I was to start a fight here, would I only fight one of these, or would it engage both?
You would fight one of them.
Okay.
You fight. So the fight action is you choose and fight one
Okay.
enemy. Is
But
the
if they
exact
activate,
wording.
I have to fight both.
Both of them, yes.
Okay.
So you should kill one. So
Preemptively,
one must die.
just like the
Preemptive
Romans.
de-escalation.
Yeah. Let's see.
The other question I was going to ask you on this knife that I got equipped,
Hmm?
what's the AA mean?
It means you.
If I hit
if
something,
you
it
have
needs to check?
if you have A, it means that you get 2 rerolls out of that.
Oh, okay.
You can get 2 rerolls on your attack, but you don't want to roll legs because you'll suffer 1 damage because you
Yeah.
like stab yourself. I don't know. You stab yourself in the leg.
Can
Jesus,
happen.
jeez, like an idiot who might open a door into their face. Jeez, it's maybe me. Let's see. Where do I want to go? One, 2 for a move, and I'll explore. Bugs and a farm. Thank you. Face up on there. What do we got?
He's radiated, and he needs 1 in the arms or legs.
A ratty roach. That's it. That's my goal.
If I end my movement here, but not my turn there, do I get irradiated?
Only when you end your turn.
No, it's movement as well. If you end your,
One of the 2 actions.
if you end your yeah,
One of my
your,
two
if you
actions.
end your 1/2 or your power armor 1 there, you'll pick up a rad, yeah. And that lowers your HP. I don't know if I said that or if that's implied, but if your hit points go below your rad peg, then you die.
Yeah, 0 becomes 1.
Yeah.
Just like the game.
All right,
To
I'm gonna go.
become one.
You're not
One.
gonna complete that quest. You got enough caps for it.
Yeah.
And you get an agenda card too.
You're
He's just paying people off for information. It's all he sits in town and like,
This whole game.
please tell me things.
I got 5 caps. What do you say?
Hey, you're just sitting in the bar buying people drinks. That's I think
Alright,
is, I think
this
is
is
what
all
it is.
I'm gonna
Okay.
attack one of these sins.
He's gonna shoot one. It's fight action here. So it's got 2 hit points. You got hit in the chest twice, but it'll give you a loot.
It has a gun, so even if I run away, it's gonna shoot at me, right?
No, gun will only affect you if if it attacks you from 1 tile away. Like if it gets activated,
So
you're
if the
1
next
tile away.
one comes up, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a synth. You're gonna get shooted
All right,
at.
I'm gonna shoot it anyways.
Chest only.
I can't reroll any of these, can I?
No, well, your weapon. If you
Has
you
an
have an AA there, so you could make 2 rerolls. But if you get any legs, you're gonna take any leg things there, you're gonna take extra damage. So
So if I use one of my AAs, I can reroll these 2 or the entire set.
you can reroll anything you want. But you gotta hit chest. So yeah, I would say just reroll those 2. Chest.
Yeah.
So
Is
here's
this leg specific
So-
or anything that involves legs?
this is another thing that I think needs to be fact because it doesn't say you're only spending a chest result, right?
Yeah.
But like you're also spending the legs result there, I think. So are you going to take like 7 damage from this attack?
It seems excessive, but
Does
It seems
double all
excessive.
of it or just the leg portion of it?
It doesn't double. It just every time you spend a leg to do damage to something, you take 1 damage.
Does it say spend a leg? So I can do
Yeah,
that?
because you spend when you're using
Spending
dice, you're
dice.
spending dice, right?
See, I would say I would think that more is if you have
if
to,
I was fighting this
and you have
person
to deal
and had to use
legs,
Yeah.
then you would take.
That's
a point.
that's the way I
Yeah,
would think of
because
it
you
too.
know what that
Okay.
what it gives those weapons
Yeah.
as
You
is
shouldn't be.
certain weapons are
Yeah.
good against certain units and
Yeah.
not good against other
And
units.
you shouldn't be penalized, I think, for rolling 2 6s.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a pretty amazing roll.
So this one here's damage is negated, but I still take 3 hits from that, so I've gone down by 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've killed him, so I go up 2 XP.
2 XP and you get 1 loot.
1, 2, and that puts me
Ooh.
at the end of my track, so now
This
I
one
can
gives
just
Chris
draw,
9
right?
hit points. To a max of 12. There. Choose randomly,
but wisely.
but wisely.
You actually almost want to at a certain point start hitting your actual ones you have to get a couple of those.
Exactly, yeah, because those are very, very good.
And I guess once you have special, every time you upgrade, you automatically get one.
Exactly.
Okay. And then, yeah, for my second action,
You killed one, yeah. Put her away.
and if I kill another one, do they come back? Like, does there always have to be one here, or only if the card tells us to?
Only if something tells them to. Right now we're like trying to eliminate all of one faction, right?
Mhm.
Once that happens, the
Stuff happens.
yeah, stuff happens. It'll be traded out for another quest card.
That hurt me pretty badly.
That was
But,
pretty brutes, yeah.
It's the guns that kill you.
all right, let's do it again because they do have a gun token right
Can I
now.
shoot her again?
Yep.
Yep. Chest, is it? What'd you get?
I did not get a
You
chest.
did not get a chest, so you're gonna take a damage. And
Can I use my reroll?
oh yes, you can. Sorry, you have 2 rerolls there. I keep forgetting.
Legs.
Damn it. And you can re-roll those 2 again if you want. Bullshit.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. You just end up with 1 damage.
Well, it wasn't like mine. I attacked a guy and I took like 5 damage from him. It's
exactly. And you don't do it.
Okay.
And you don't kill him. Like
Yeah.
what?
it's like, God.
Chris.
Right. He radiates me, doesn't he? I like guys that radiate me.
Stingwing doesn't.
No?
No, he doesn't have a rad thing on him.
The other dude does.
Yeah, Radwitch does, but trust me, I'm not gonna run over and take those rads for you. It doesn't work that way. That's not how science works.
I think I just need to put some distance. So I'll go here and explore here.
Yeah, last game I played, I just spent a lot of time running. It's like, oh
Any
shit.
monsters?
We got a bug sitting there. Fault 84 too. We just
He's a
uncovered.
mole rat.
Moldy rat.
Popularized in Fallout 1.
Yes. You start killing mole rats pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, when you walk out of the.
So you just flip him over,
Well-
like that's all he gets.
What?
You get 1 XP and that's it.
What do you
With
mean?
that iconography.
Oh, that means if you fail to kill him, he just flips over
No,
and he's sad.
doesn't give you loot. He's not really worth
Yep.
attacking.
No, he's not. 1 XP, and if you miss him, he's gone. Okay, activation.
That was only my
Oh,
first.
sorry. I didn't see
moved and
anything.
explored. They moved 1 square, so
Go.
I want at least.
You want to move 1 more.
Yeah.
Or back to heal 1.
I get.
But that's towards like so many raiders
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Oh god, you would be so screwed if they shot at you.
It's worth
Yeah,
it.
he won't attack you, so.
If he does, I'll kill him.
Kill him. Okay, now activate. He's gonna activate.
So all the shields first.
Shields activate, so you're gonna do a fight. You activate
Does
left
this
to
one
right.
here move?
It will
Oh,
move,
left
yeah,
to right?
It'll move 1, yeah, you're right. So yeah, you activate left to right here and left to right on the map. So
Okay.
you do your fight first. Chests? Only 1 chest.
And I don't get to use this because it's not me that's doing the fighting.
It is, yeah. As long as you're fighting at any time, you can use that.
Seems super powered.
It's
anyway.
yeah, having a weapon is very powerful. You got him. Yeah, got him.
I'm using these 2, and then I would take 1 point of
Yeah.
damage.
You could re-roll this as well to try and get rid of those damages. It's like a knife fight. You're like pushing him away. There you go.
Yeah.
You take no damage and you kill him. Perfect. 2 XP for you. And a loop. What came off of that robot?
Guns and bullets.
Guns and bullets magazine.
Seems about right.
If you don't have.
Oh, yeah. But you can sell it or trade it, right?
Yep. Okay, so that was the 1A, the shield. Who's next?
Beasts, we don't
Death
have any.
Claws, yep.
And
Bugs.
bugs. So this bug's gonna move towards me. And this bug is gonna fight Chris.
And this bug moves
Towards
one
me.
towards
Yes.
Chris.
1 more, yeah. Hit him in the chest. 1. You got him, but holy crap.
5. 4.
4, yeah. 7 out of 3. Killed him. Take 1 experience.
Woo! So
Yay.
worth it.
Put him there. Somebody else. Okay, that is activation. It is my go.
It's like you don't want to roll well in this game.
Yeah, it's scary. Like,
You roll well and it's
Well,
like,
it's nice because if you get that, it's the payoff, right? Like if you essentially get the wild card roll, you take a bunch of damage for it, but you've done mega damage back to them.
you do 1 explore this tile.
And now you get to choose where they go,
I
right?
get to place both of them, yeah. And this guy gets placed. Bounty hunter. Where do I want him?
so do you want to fight him or do you want to call someone else to fight him?
Well, I know I don't get to fight them. That's the thing. Actually, no.
He has the lowest life. They'll move to her. It's him.
This will cause me to fight them because I've only moved 1 here, explored. I'm gonna move, so this bounty hunter can't shoot me, and this is aggressive, so it's gonna fight me now, which is great because I haven't been fighting anything because I've been like diddling around looking at rad roaches or something.
I've been trying to fight things. It hasn't been going well.
It's been well. It's been going well for
It's
one
fine. It's not
time.
so bad now because if I die, I
Yeah.
only lose.
Yeah, a
Hancock,
little
right?
bit. Yeah.
And I keep all my specials, so it's kind of like that keeps you
hmm
kind of in the game.
So head and legs, 1 hit point, please, please. Head, I got him. Arms, I take 1 hit point damage, and I complete that quest.
Yeah, you do.
And I get 1 experience, which is pretty sweet. So I have killed. I've wiped out the railroad agents on this map, just like I try to do in every game of Fallout because I don't like them. So
Once
this
you've taken their ballistic armor, right?
1, 2, yes. So
Take
that,
their ballistic weave and then kill them all.
yeah, that goes up by 2, seriously, because we just gave them a huge power. I get 1, and then 2 more experience for a level up. We got P, L. Ooh! Here we're going to see me choose a P or L perk. So
And
here's
then
the
you keep
pills.
going up your last 2?
1, 2, correct.
So,
P,
having
LL.
this less here and you hit it, you get more cards, but
Well, it's only the ones that you pulled. So
Yeah.
you get to look at I'm just looking at the ones that I pulled here. Sniper is pretty good. Discard to move pretty much anywhere. I can't decide that yet. Fortune Finder. Yeah,
So
I'm
what
gonna
did you
take
do, 4 of them?
You get so just that there's 2 of each special card. So there's 2 P's, 2 L's.
Oh, okay.
So and I pulled a P and an L. I have them, so I just pulled these cards.
Yep.
And I'm just like looking at all of them to see what I want. So I'm gonna
I'm guessing
take.
22 was the other one.
Oh, so it's specific to the one that you drew, not just
Yeah.
any perk. Okay.
So I'm gonna take Fortune Finder. So on my next turn, I can discard it to gain 8 caps.
And Chris, what was the other card I was supposed to pull once he's
150.
finished? 150?
And then we're supposed to add 22 to the trash.
Add 22 to the trash.
22. That the one that we just finished?
I'm guessing that a quest line.
It'd be
Oh, it's just an
probably the opposite.
eliminated quest line. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I've never done this. Oh, sorry, I've never done this quest line. You can read it if you want.
Nowhere to Go, Quest 150. Hang on, what was the other one I threw out?
All hell. Oh, did we get any more?
Nope, that would be
Did you add 22?
Yep.
To here or here?
This is add.
Oh, 22's got to be added.
Oh, it's
gotta be added
it's
to
that
one of
one that's in
these.
your hand. Dan.
So we killed. No, we.
We did.
You did top
We
one.
did the top one. So I got my 3 XP. We staged 21, and here's 21.
Yep.
And
Add
150,
22.
and then add 22 goes in here
Oh, okay.
because it's one of these ones, right? 1, 2, 3.
And we're staging 150. 21 is Bunker Hill. With the Institute's agents hunting railroad members in the field, the railroad has managed to free a large group of synths, and they are looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. You can either A, locate the synth's safe house before they escape, or B, find the synths and get them to safety. Encounter through level 3 or higher city until you save the synths. Or the first one was encounter until you locate the synths.
What are the rewards on there? Encounter level 3 or higher until you locate the synths. Encounter level 3 or higher until you save the synths. I see. We got another one here.
You can read it.
Okay.
I'm just looking at.
The recent war and destruction in the wasteland has left many homeless, but no one has been affected as the local ghoul populace. Shed a very dry, red-eyed tear. Already viewed as pariahs, a bounty has been put out on certain ghouls, which has led to all of them being shunned. So you can kill a bounty hunter. There's one that I'm landed on right now. Or you can find a new uninhabited place for them to settle. You can explore a red covered tile.
I thought you got.
One or the other. That was the end of my turn, right? So it's on to you.
Alright. So that is literally, well,
Yeah, I'm sitting on top of it, and you can. What can you do?
I can go. Kind of want to get further away from that robot, so I think we're gonna go down.
Yeah, that's a brutal one to fight.
I'm going to encounter this tile.
Explore, yeah. And you're gonna complete that.
Yep,
See, you're gonna get one of these agenda cards. How many do you have? 1?
there's one.
Here, you got 2 now. And we're gonna stage 152 and trash this.
And that has a beast on it. Does the beast flip up, Paul?
Yes, when you flip something, when you flip,
It's a death claw.
yeah, there you go. When you explore a tile and it's got an enemy icon on it, it appears face up. So we've got some quest. Wait a second, did I just pull these off? Oh, that's because I just put them down stupidly. Okay. Whoa, this is politically topical.
Drain the swamp.
Drain the
Paul.
swamp. I thought we were going to keep politics out of this tonight, but here we are in ruined America, and we're still draining the swamp. Jeez Louise. Okay.
2085.
Damn it. Many areas in the more dangerous sections of the wasteland have uninhabited places where the ghouls could make their home. But first, said place needs to be made safe for the ghouls to live there.
It does.
It's not the prettiest place, but the super mutants have created a large home for themselves in an old substation. So at the super mutant camp, wherever that's going to be, you can do a quest action with no enemies in 2 spaces, and then you'll finish that. And the other one is the old Robco factory could be a suitable home if the last active robots were gone. So we got to find the Robco factory and do a quest action there with no enemies within 2 spaces to complete that one.
So it's my turn.
You moved and explored, so it's 2.
So if I move here, explore this, I can still move one out, right?
Yes. Explore as long as you move. Yeah. Bug.
Bug.
It's starting to get on my OCD here.
It's fine.
Uh-oh. It's a rad scorpion.
Alright,
What's
Scorpion.
his?
He's only got 1.
He's got 1, but he's aggressive and he doesn't have the balls to back it up. If he fights you and you can't kill him, he'll run away. Chris is gonna fight him.
We have to go to
Yep.
war. This is just
He has 2 hit points.
3.
3, okay. 3, sorry.
How dare you, Paul?
How very dare you. Arms and legs, eh?
Killed him.
Leg. You took 2 damage.
Shouldn't a rad scorpion deal radiation to me?
Not in this game.
1 XP, man.
1 XP for that. And that's your go. Oh, and we put another one on there, wherever it was, yeah. Cool.
See, this is how I'm gonna get away from all these guys. I'm gonna draw them towards me, die, start over there, and then run down the top of the map.
Oh man, we're just gonna get more diddly ordered. Okay, so humanoid's gonna activate. Fine.
Paul, does declaring loyalty mean anything?
It does. When you declare loyalty, the agents of whoever you've declared loyalty for will no longer move towards you or attack you on the map.
Cool.
And everybody knows it, that you've done so. So this guy's going to attack me. We'll resolve that in a minute.
I'll do all the movement.
Yeah, this guy's going to move here. Actually here, because it's closest to me. And then robots are going to move here, right next to you. So this bounty hunter is
Would
going
it
to kill
move
me.
close to you?
Would it? Was it here?
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's
1, 2.
1 and 1. Who has less health? I have
I do.
12. So it'll move less next to you. Okay. Dice. I have a fight on my hands. This is gonna...
It's almost one of those things. If you want to fight them, you almost want.
That way, I already moved.
moved.
I already moved these guys. I'm actually trying to follow the rules and move left to right because it makes it a lot easier. So arms and legs 2. Please. Jeez.
Take 2.
1.
You guys in your armor.
My armoire.
So does this guy shoot at Chris because he's
No,
ranged?
he's already moved.
He moved. If he was
okay.
activating from there, he would shoot.
Right,
at us,
right.
Yeah.
There's a new raider skeleton
Okay.
that moved in the old spot. Okay.
So when the bot moved, so that's
Does the robot
all done.
only shoot at me if that's the start of his activation?
Correct. It'd be the same thing there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where he moved to.
So while I took some damage from that, I'm just gonna discard this. I realized that he wasn't shooting bullets; he was shooting caps at me. One of them got me in the eye.
You need 8.
Yeah, I need 8. So that's why it's so lucky. Bing, 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 bing. And they all
Hits you
went
with
into my-
$8,
gives me $8.
and you still take the damage.
I still
No,
take
no,
that.
that was just 'cause that was just 'cause
Fortune
it's good.
Fighter. I'm giving it flavor. Don't get confused by my flavor. I'm flavorful at times. Let's see. So my action. Let's see. What can we do? Left 3 higher. Shoot cab. Kill any man. Let's go into the tower. I'm gonna do a one of these,
Mr. Carter.
and I've got 1 more movement if I want.
2 kids are playing a card game called Synth. Netrunner. Netrumor, but you know.
Rumor.
That's my favorite game, you tell them. I haven't played in years. One of the kids squirts up to you and says, "Oh yeah? How about we play a game for caps?" Tell him you don't remember the rules and go shopping instead. Accept the challenge. IL challenge.
IL4, eh?
I think you should challenge.
Those are the 2?
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge these kids to Magic the Gathering, or Netrunner, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to challenge these kids. IL4. Do I have anything that will give me any rerolls extra? No. 1, 2, 3. What do I want to reroll? Do I want to reroll 1 or 2 of these? I can never decide. Because it's...
So you need to get the number of pips that you're looking for?
Yeah, I need to get 4.
How many blanks? There's 2 blanks.
There's 2...
Blanks, 2 twos.
Those are 1 blank. There's only 1 blank. No, 2 blanks.
2 blanks, 2 twos, and the rest are
1, 2.
1, 2.
So I need to roll a 6.
I would roll.
essentially.
I would almost roll.
Roll all 3 of them or 2?
2.
2, because you guaranteed 1.
Yeah, guaranteed 1. So here's my eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. I beat those little bastard kids at Magic the
Succeed.
Gathering. What did I do?
You break his glacial facade with
His
your
face.
femme fatale. It's all over after that. 3 caps and shop.
3 caps. Nice. I like the sound of that. And on the bottom he goes. That's nice. You get to go shopping and with some kids' money.
Stealing kids' money, huh?
Okay, so I get
Taking their lunch money.
every day, every single day. Let's see. Oh, we should have slid this down actually because there should only ever be 4 here.
Okay.
You got 2 extras for your shop thing. But now that I'm shopping, I get to add another one. Oh, Jet is so good. Jet is very, very good.
That's it's like whatchamacallit, what's it called from Dread?
I don't know. I never read Dread, so I
Oh
don't know.
man,
Did the
Jet was always
movie?
so good because you just jack up, or you could go and give it to people and just inject them.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Was
do.
that what it called?
I'm gonna buy
do you know,
with
do you know what it's
one
called
here.
from Dread? The new Dread?
Oh yeah. No, but I know exactly what you're talking about now.
It's pretty much what Jet is.
And I'm gonna do 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this. Buy some drugs and a lab coat that can go over my vault suit, because that's part of it. I can equip 1 additional apparel item
that's
over.
really good.
Over it. So I'm wearing a vault suit and a lab coat, like
Mr. Science.
like an
That's
abs-
as good as the power armor.
I
now.
know, like an absolute boss out here wearing power armor in the form of science. Do I want to sell anything? Do I want to sell anything? Because that's 2 actions for buy. No, I will not sell. We'll
Yep.
restock the shop. A singed duster goes back in.
You have 1 more movement.
I do have 1 more movement, and that's what I'm looking at. If I want to just run away from like all of these people who are right in my way. I don't think I could move to there because that would take me. No,
You could because you'd end your turn there.
I could. I guess I'd end my turn there. Puts you right next to Deathclaw. I'm like surrounded here. This is not nice.
See, you go in my stand, you don't have anything special. So when you die and everyone's moved to this side, you go to the other side of the map and you.
At least I have all these drugs. I can just take drugs in the middle of like fights and stuff. This allows you to change a dice result to 1 different face, but you have to test E to 3 unless you become addicted.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think I just want to move because right now I'm really close to like 1, 2,
Guns.
3. But if I move here, I'm only close to 2.
And what happens when you end your space in the red zone?
Nothing. It's just that it would normally take 2. No, I guess I can't because it would take 2 movement points to go there. So I really can't. I really, really can't. I don't actually want to fight that sentry bot. Maybe I do. You know what?
You got a lab coat now.
I know. I'm gonna go to the
And he
sentry.
just engages you right away, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sentry box because I don't want to fight his guns.
Because
Yep.
that's where you want to go as a sentry box.
Yeah, always want to go to the sentry box. Let's fight the sentry box. 3 arms, legs. Come on.
No, arms, chest.
Arms, chest. Sorry, I know what a leg is. Chest, chest, arms. Look at
There
that.
you go. How many hits?
Chicken dinner.
Just 1.
1 hit, and I kill
3
that. I get
XP.
3 XP, and that's it. I take out the infamous bot that's been stalking the wasteland. Sweet. So, 3 XP, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So 1, and then I get 2 more after this. Easy. I want to be able to talk to people in the wasteland. Good. That's my turn. Dan.
All right. Do we have any level 3 cities on the board? Just way up the top, eh? Anything special about the vault?
Nothing yet. You
You
can't
mentioned
actually.
quest?
Yeah, if you do the Vault Rumors one, I'll tell you that for free. If you complete either of these, you'll add. There's 2 vaults on the map, and you'll add one of the vault encounter decks into into the fray here. Like you'll like one or two
Okay.
cards will come out, and then you'll be able to interact with it.
We have to go through this deck to find where they're located, correct?
You have to go through.
I'm looking for the Bunker Hill.
Oh, Bunker Hill. Yeah, we gotta dig through this. Well, no, it's not dig through it. It's just encounter. A level 3 one of those or higher.
No, this is just that means they're level 3,
Level 3 or higher.
so they're just more powerful.
Oh, until you either so it'll be like one of these. I guess did we add 2 or 1 into there or something?
Yeah, I think so. We added 1.
Okay, we added 1, so that'll be it. I guess you get to choose which one it is
Yeah,
when you come up on
Guessing
it.
so.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you going, Dan?
And if I move through this, it doesn't stop me.
It'll cost you 2, or it costs you 2 action point or movement points to move into here. So that would be your entire turn if you
Okay.
didn't spend a cap. But if you do spend a cap, you could go like 1, 2, and that would be your entire movement and your entire turn.
All right, let's.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna spend 1 to activate my super speed
Activate super speed.
and go 1. He has armor, so he's gonna take 2
2
hits.
hits, yeah.
I'll end up here.
Still takes 2 hits.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You get better.
but somehow that seems better in my
Better
head.
reward. You get loot out of it if you kill him.
Oh no, I'm gonna. Oh, I do get loot, don't I?
You can't do that quest here though because it has to be a level 3 or higher.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, I'll end up here.
Camera's so much
No,
better.
I'll end up here. Because I don't have to
The
spend
overhead
mines.
compared to the.
Yeah, I know. Compared to that, it's like it's because
GoPro.
of the digital zoom, right?
Yeah, well,
That's so sad.
because that zoom in is actually this view zoomed out. That's what it
Yeah,
starts
that's
with.
what that is. Yeah.
All right, I
And
popped
4K
for 2 in the
cameras.
chest.
We need 4K cameras.
You're gonna do what? Sorry, what? What's
Gonna
I
pop-
hit him for 2 in the chest,
boom, boom.
so I get 1 XP. He goes away.
It does.
He was a raider scum.
So you place another
raider.
humanoid on that spot, the closest spot to his death.
And then I've completed that quest, right?
Yeah.
Which one? Kill any humanoid. Yeah. So you get.
One up. Stage 68.
I will stage 68. I'll also read 68.
And in honor of Jimmy, you could have gone the other one, done 69, and he would have been happy. He always laughs about that.
Signs of life. The raiders had one of the vault dwellers' wrist-mounted computers on him. With this, you should be able to contact the people on the inside of the vault or interact with its computer. So, 1. There are some supposed exiles from the vault around town. One of them might be able to show you how to use that Pip-Boy. So you can do a quest at any settlement at an IL4. And the other one is the Pip-Boy should be able to interface directly with the vault entrance, but you'll need an extra set of hands there. So you can go do a quest action at Vault 84, and you have to have a companion. And that'll open up the vault. Crack it open.
Obviously, we don't have the vault on the board. Do we have it?
84.
84.
Mm-hmm. So you could walk over there and do a open up the vault action if you so desired.
Take me a lot to get there.
Mm.
Wouldn't be so bad for Dan. So that's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's my turn. Loot.
And aggressive, so you don't have to spend an action to shoot him if you don't want to go there.
We're gonna go here.
1, 2, and you're going to gain a health for ending your turn there, which is really nice.
No,
Then just-
I end my turn there, so if I take any damage, I die.
Oh, end your turn, not end your movement. No, when you would suffer, oh, you would do, yeah, when you would suffer rads, so you'd still suffer rads for ending your movement there.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd still gain a hit point going there.
I don't know if 2 I can do it with 2.
Yeah, 2 is a little bit shifty. look at the dice. Because chess, right? Chess, there's 2 chances at least.
Two,
A chest and a leg.
1, 2.
Three
Three.
chances for a chest.
1. I'm just seeing how many chances total he has to hit. 1, 2, 3,
And every hit,
4.
and every hit involves dice, death, damage.
So it's a 2.
I could kill him, but then I would die.
It's a 2 in 3 chance to hit him with any of these dice.
Now, if you rolled this one, would this count as 2 hits or only one
It's
for
only
that area?
only 1 for that area. Yeah.
Okay. So 3 is obviously the toughest that we're ever gonna face.
Yes, 3 is super hard. Which is why I was super happy to have killed that one sentry bot. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Roll.
And just in a lab coat and a vault suit. It's because
Oh,
I
you did
ran
in
up.
style.
I ran up to it and, tickled its bum a little bit, and it got like all offended, and then I just shot it with the gun that I don't have.
It's like I gotta run away from these, but like if I go anywhere, I become the target. Like I mean, I could just go here to get out of there and just do an encounter action there.
1, 2, and then an encounter if you want. Yeah,
Doesn't really do much for.
you could even do a quest action at IL4 if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you're gonna do an IL4 roll here.
But-
1, 2, 3,
Whoa.
4.
Well, sir.
Damn! So
What'd
you
you
get
get?
an agenda card. You have 3 now, and we're gonna add 71.
Are you only able to have 3 agenda cards?
4.
All right, so I have one question about. I'm gonna have to. Can I see the manual? I'll look at the manual first, see if I can answer my own question before I
Okay.
ask it.
Oh, it's like, where's 71? Oh, there it is. It's 1 over. So here we go. We now have a vault deck. Vault deck. So if anybody wants to go do an encounter action on that vault, you most certainly can.
And that's different than the. Oh, I guess the one that he just completed.
That's all that happens. You just add that 84 vault one, and it's like the opening quest line for 84,
Nice.
of which I've only done like a couple of quests. Any viewers listening out there? Anyone watching? I see 2 viewers there.
Sure. It's like, and we could have more people smurfing.
Smurfers.
I don't know who this person is. Oregon Meeple.
I wonder.
They're just watching us.
That's actually a really good name, Oregon Meeple.
Yeah.
I like your name, Oregon Meeple.
Because the other one I think is like Commander Bot or something like that. I think it's a random bot that yeah. I think you have to like do like verified something. So one question I have, which I'm gonna have to ask, because it's not really explained in there. When card says you gain something for something that's happening,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a reveal part of it. When you reveal it, you gain those check marks for it, and then you lose them if it becomes unrevealed. Like, cause like, well, I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Just so.
So if you've declared
yeah,
your loyalty.
yeah. For example, you've declared a loyalty to say
Shields or
Shields,
whatever,
yeah.
stars.
for each space that it's advanced. So
Yeah.
right now it'd be 2. I would gain 2 right now.
You still gain that regardless.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is like, say for example, stars now become past them. Do I lose those victory points?
You
Yeah.
still, I should also say, you still get a victory point for each thumb on that card. So
Okay.
like you got 3 victory points right now. You've got 3. I've got 2.
Okay.
I may have more. You never know what I've got here.
So then I have one that's useless because I've both. I'm just gonna say it. I have
Yeah.
both ends as a spectrum.
Yeah.
So I have this one or that one.
Yeah, but
It's just a differential.
it's actually not useless because if you end up with 2 of the same one,
Yeah, no, but then it makes
You-
sense. But
it
I
doesn't
got
stack.
one from one side and one from the other side.
yeah.
Which
But I mean,
means
but,
you're never gonna get additional points.
no, you are. You're
You
going to
get
get
the
additional
1.
points for the one. It
And
doesn't
then the
negate
Again, by
the other
declaring
one.
your
Yeah, you
allegiance,
still
you don't
won.
get attacked.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? It would be nice, like, if you could do one, get the extra points, and do something else.
yeah. Well, no, it's at the end of the game or whenever you
Yeah.
declare, right? So like if you had like 9 points just because of that, you could then
Just-
you could
yeah.
turn up. But yeah, I should say that if it's possible for you to have 2 freedom or 2
And you only get
whatever
one
they're
of
called.
them.
Yeah, so the bonus only works for the first one. The second card that you have, that thumbs up still counts. It's still a point, but you don't get the additional
The double
bonus. It's not
bonus.
stacking. That's one of the ways that's not stated explicitly in the rules.
Where people can double up on the same.
Yeah, you
weapon.
can double up, and like in 20 minutes, you'll have, like, if you
Yep.
really plow these quests, you'll have, like, 12 points. And you're like, well, game's done.
It's all over.
Yeah.
Till next time.
And it's like you haven't gone through any of these quests like we are, right?
All right, so
Where were we?
Versus moving.
Oh,
did
good.
his
I moved
quest.
there.
We
Yeah,
did
that's
a quest,
that was
so
it.
that's it.
So
So
what was the one we added?
we added 84 here. So
Oh.
that's an encounter. You can go to Vault 84, do an encounter action, and flip it up and see what it is. Like you asked around town or whatever, right? Yeah, you like were shown how to use this Pip-Boy. Now you've got a working Pip-Boy,
Yeah.
and you know where to go.
and
It's
now
got a
Dan,
map on
now
it.
Dan will go there and do all the quests at the Pip-Boy.
That's true. Well, he is Brotherhood, so he could just walk
Yeah.
up and be like computer, robot. Cool. Nothing moves. That's awesome. There are no stars and no
No,
beasts.
Deathclaw.
Deathclaw! It moves towards me.
It's fine.
Hi, Deathclaw. So used to not having any beasts. Okay.
Oh wait, all the beasts move, right?
No, those are
Those are
Oh,
bugs.
bugs.
Insects.
Right.
insects. Counter level 3 into the One, two, explore.
Super mutant.
And I found the super mutant camp and also super mutant. Oh boy, oh boy.
He looks pretty super.
Yeah, that's one of the things here. Or here rather.
No enemies within 2 spaces, including super mutants.
Yeah. So you've got to like empty that super mutant, I guess.
That one. And then the
Is it just this, or is this 2 spaces? Another.
Well, this would be
one,
1,
two.
2.
Jeez, you got to make it real safe for him.
Yeah, of course.
Jeez, safe.
Look what happens to ghouls. They get attacked and killed. I'm
For
gonna probably
them
die
ghou-
next turn.
For them ghouls. That's true. That's
Do I? So when I die, do I lose these too?
I believe you keep your agenda cards. Jeez, you should be able to keep agenda.
I'd be like,
cards.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
do
Like
something
I'm
else.
gonna go like watch TV. It would be just so sad.
It's like game over,
Yes.
man. Game over.
Your go.
Alright.
Game over, man.
I'm surprised I didn't get XP for exploring the quests. Like nothing.
Nothing.
You always get one.
That's in the advanced or the
That's
the
what they
added
do.
rules. Yeah, pretty much everything that any one of these that you complete,
Yeah.
you keep, and it's a point for you. Instead of trashing it, it's a point.
Yeah, but wouldn't. Oh, because there's a whole different point scoring. Like,
Alright.
Yeah, it's totally different. They've overhauled it. It's
Well,
actually kind of cool. I like it.
2.
1, 2.
did you pay a coin?
Or
you
is
just-
that your goal?
That's all my
He's
go.
going towards the vault.
Wow, I'm surprised you wouldn't choose 2 and the next one get on there, and then you can do it next turn for a coin. Right? Because you could do. You're here, right? You do 1, 2 with your coins, and your second action puts you there. So next turn you have 2 actions to do multiple quests.
Well, he could next turn spend a cap and
Same
do
coin.
1, 2, and then
But then
action.
he gets
Yeah.
1. If you spent a cap this turn, he can use 2 actions there, which gets a vault card plus this.
Yeah. I don't know what you get there though.
Sure.
I'm not sure if you get 2 actions
Because it's the
there.
same thing, right?
So I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2.
The reason being is because we have this plus the vault
Yeah,
cards.
he's like running towards that vault.
Because if you're gonna go there, you might as well get maximum benefit out
Yep.
of it, right?
Thank you.
Go, Chris.
See, this is why I lose games.
He's just helping people. He's so nice.
Stop being nice. Start.
Start being more competitive, Chris. God.
God damn it.
Alright, Chris, what are you gonna do?
Exclamation mark uptime. Hour 51.
1, 2, 1. Oh, I can't get there.
You can't get there.
So I guess I gotta go this way because that's where everything is.
I bet that bot's gonna activate on this next thing.
And I have to camp.
You gotta camp. Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
It's not even worth it. It's just worth dying. But really, it is.
I knew it. Shields are gonna activate. Who's closest? Moving towards you.
One moves towards both of us no matter what.
Bugs. We'll flip these when they're done. So this is gonna move
Into my space.
into your space. Yep. We
I'm
won't
gonna fight him.
We won't fight you because it doesn't have
Oh.
aggressive.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like hovering around you.
It's like boo, 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 boo.
And that's good. And then these guys flip up. So that's bugs. And then bots. I knew it. Please don't be aggressive. You're not aggressive. Good. It's a Mr. Gutsy. Okay. So I'm going to move and counter.
Do you have to declare which of these you're doing first?
No, it'll probably be in the card.
You hear nothing but your own footsteps as you walk through the ruins. It's calm and quiet. Hack into an old registry, or search for useful equipment. The top one is an I3 test. The bottom one is a PL4 test.
I3 or PL.
So you can do both.
PL4 sounds good.
I know PL4 sounds good, but I3 is pretty much guaranteed because
Oh,
I
yeah.
get one hit here, and I have an I.
Yep.
So it was IL4 for the top one.
Top one was
Oh, yeah.
I3
There you
I3,
go.
I3. Sorry,
or PL4.
PL4. I'll do the I3.
All right, you're hacking into the old registry.
Beep boop, beep boop. Oh, Dennis Nerdy screwed you over.
Damn, look at that. At least I get to re-roll. That's like literally rolling ones.
So you have one hit so far, care of lab coat.
Yeah, it adds one hit. So I just need to get two. Re-roll. Come on. 2, 3. Good.
Oh,
Got it.
nice.
Successful. Someone has been here before, but you find some caps near the back of the drawer. The
How many?
encounter -1, so 3.
3, 1, 2, 3 caps. That's not bad.
The other one would have been so much better.
I know.
But you don't get to see it.
I know. I don't get to see it. I don't actually. I've never encountered that one, so I don't know what it
Is
is.
that your go, Paul?
I get to move one
Oh,
more,
yeah.
and I think I'm not going to because it's going to put me one farther away from the gutsy there, and I want to stay on him. You know.
Because if you're gonna attack, you might as well.
Yeah, if he's going to attack me, I'd rather him be like me putting my finger up his gun.
All right.
I'm actually going to get a glass of water.
Yeah. Well, do you guys want to take a quick break?
Sure.
Oh, we could, yeah.
We're gonna take
What
a
time is
quick break. We'll be back.
Like 9:40,
You?
sure. actions. So where were we? Where on
My
earth
turn.
were we? Your turn.
So how do I do this vault? Just
you
say
do an encounter action.
I'm going to encounter the vault.
You're gonna encounter the vault. Bless you, sir.
Excuse me. Hit me with it.
A figure stands with open arms and flanking guards behind the door. Welcome to Vault 84. I'm Overseer Hayes, leader of the vault. We haven't let in outsiders in over 100 years, so I hope you realize how exceptional this is. But after certain recent events, well, let's just say when your stolen Pip-Boy connected, I saw an opportunity. So you can thank her and ask about the rules of the vault, or give her the cold shoulder and walk away.
I seem to remember the intro video for Fallout 2 ending quite poorly for the Vault Dwellers. Let's go with the ask them about the rules.
Okay. Oh, don't start any trouble and you should be fine. However, we have an annual vote to exile dangerous people from the vault. Even with my blessing, you're not immune. I guess you stepped into the vault and you're now part of it. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah, so we're going to shuffle a bunch of cards in
The vault deck?
into the, 72 to 79. What was it? Is it according to number of players?
Add a number of them equal to the number of survivors, then trash the rest. So just take them all out, choose ones,
Choose 3?
And then you shuffle them?
shuffle them, and then trash the rest, and then trash this card.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. I really shouldn't read the bottom, but the bottom is just
Why?
like, meh, meh.
Yeah, it's not a very good shuffle, so yeah, just pick at random.
3.
Good.
The rest get trashed.
Trash. Actually, instead of trashing them, I'm just gonna put them back in because I don't want to have to put them back into.
Fair enough.
Because I know you don't access these like ever again.
Alright.
That's
so
my
these are
insider
good.
information.
There's no quest for that, was there?
I'm not reading them. I'm just
There was a
looking
quest,
at the
you just don't- you didn't
numbers.
get a quest card though.
Yeah.
Dan's like, God, no quest card. But now you can access one of those, which might be a quest card.
Almost put that in wrong.
Yeah, I'll access the next one. Person to my
Yeah, you can
right
do.
once you're done.
Sorry, you can only do one. Only do one encounter action per turn.
Oh, that's why I still. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you can only. Yeah.
You would have had to spend it anyways to get in there, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that's what you're saying. But yeah, we can
I
only
was-
do one encounter
Yeah, I was
action.
thinking it was a quest, but it wasn't because you could
It's-
do a quest and then
yeah.
you could do an encounter.
You can
right?
only, or you can do 2 quests, but you can only do 1 encounter action. For that reason, I guess, and also like, you can't just sit on a ruin and like dig through it, right? Not
Yeah,
really
alright.
realistic.
And then I'm gonna use my other movement then to move into his space so he doesn't have range.
Good call. Good call. Chris is reading the quests up again. Cool.
So I gotta figure out what to do because I'm gonna die here soon.
Alright, Chris, do it.
Camp twice, or can you camp more than once?
No, you can't.
It says on the back there.
No, you wouldn't be able to camp more than once because camping is end of your turn, wouldn't it?
Camp bottom action. You can camp twice.
I'm well rested. I guess it's never really encountered.
Oh, you didn't get well rested. Shit, because you
That-
camped,
It
right?
doesn't really matter.
It does.
It was just at the end of his last turn, right?
Well rested
Wouldn't it
gives
just
you.
be for that?
No, you keep well rested, and it's a reroll. This is like a target lock that you've got for yourself, and you can use it whenever you want.
I can move here then because I want to. Because if not, he'll shoot me.
1, 2.
Well, 1, right?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Well, that was your 2 moves, and you camped. So okay.
Well, I'm not. Did I say I was gonna camp? I want to
Oh,
encounter.
I thought you camped. Sorry.
Encounter here.
Camp and encounter,
Of course.
Here.
Oh yeah.
or you can read to the right.
Damn right, Chris.
Christ, Chris. Professionalism first.
I have multiple things going on. I don't.
What's the stat on this building?
4.
4, okay. You can either help the Institute,
I guess I could.
You got it.
so you're gonna draw and fight. You can help the railroad, draw and fight. You can't afford to be caught in the battle. Run like a bitch.
So I want to locate.
Hang on, you're caught in the middle of a firefight. Sin soldiers are systematically advancing on a small band of railroad members defending a group of huddling people.
So
You're
now
gonna
we can do a
help.
hostage crisis here.
I think you should.
So you can either help the assaulting people and murder a bunch of innocents, you can help the railroad and murder a bunch of assaulters, or you can be like, I'm gonna go shopping. Goodbye.
I think to locate it. I imagine I would have to murder them down. So I'm going to help the synths. that are attacking. What is it?
So you're gonna fight
A bunch of railroads.
the reds.
So what? Just read it again for a second.
So you're gonna help the Institute. So you're gonna fight the red. You're gonna help the railroad. So you're gonna fight these guys, the Synths.
They're more powerful right now.
Yeah, the Synths are more powerful, man.
Well, they still have the same amount of hit points. These ones have 1 hit point. These ones have 2.
How are you gonna fight the railway? I don't know if this is what I.
How many does he fight?
You just draw and fight.
Does it say per amount at all?
No.
Sorry.
So I just fight one.
Yep.
Head and feet.
None.
Oh.
Oh. And he takes damage. 2 damage.
No, I am well rested. I use my target lock.
Oh, he's gonna use his target lock.
Attaboy.
Still takes a lot of damage.
But at least I kill them. I actually take more damage. I die.
You die. But you kill them and you die, so you do complete the quest.
Succeed. You easily eliminate the rebels and decommission the escaped Synths. You complete the objective of Bunker Hill. So he completes objective 1.
That's getting close,
And it
guys.
trashes.
Trash. So it was stage 24 and 157.
And then I take 4 and die. So I lose this card. Bye, Hancock. I go. Boom, boom. Go back to 12.
Do. This is a weird quest.
Does your
This has happened before.
XP doesn't reset, does it?
It does not.
Excellent.
I don't think
That's why I was like, that's not so bad.
So we got 2 quests out here. This is a weird one. I don't know
Can't
why
touch this.
it gets added at times. So you're like just drawn into some random. This is like a random quest. If you heard about it from someone you were
Yep.
fighting,
Those
maybe let's say
dudes yelping.
let's say Chris heard about it when he resurrected at the Crossroads camp. So Meitner and Somerville have been rivals for years. What started as a small dispute has escalated to a violent feud. This time, Meitner has crafted an indestructible bunker, and Somerville is fixing up something she found in the wasteland to bust inside that bunker. So you can either steal that prototype from Meitner to bust inside, and it's a PAL-4 test, which is pretty good.
Whoa.
Or you can help Somerville fix up her device, SEI-4, and you get a super sledge from that. Super
Whoa.
sledge is a super powerful thing in here. I'll let everybody see it. These are open. These are things you can only get from quests. So here it is. It's an SSL.
I remember that really messing people up in the game.
Yeah.
It is. You can spend 2 rerolls to inflict 1 hit on the enemy.
So he's like, any one hit guy is like insta death.
It literally instantly
2 is
kills.
almost insta death.
Yeah, you don't have to roll at all. You just
Well, it's 2 you roll and then you hit.
So you
hit him
still
with
take
hammer.
damage.
you smuck them.
essentially,
But yeah, these are all they're like quest specials. So yeah, helping her. The device she's found is obviously a super sledge.
Have we
She's
found
gonna
the
get
Robo
in.
Factory yet?
Wow.
Robco Factory, no.
If
So
you get the
it's,
T60E armor, which is pretty much the best
The
armor.
best
in the
armor
game.
in the game, yeah.
3 armor.
3 armor.
Well,
Yeah.
you could get the what is it? The X.
Yep.
70?
X or X1.
X1,
Is that the one from
X01.
Fallout 2?
No, if that's Fallout 5 or 4.
4.
That's like the fancy dancy armor.
Oh.
I think it's in Fallout 3 too.
It is with this one.
Yeah,
Derailed.
so derailed. So this is what Chris just did. With the railroad weakened by its recent defeat, the Institute has deployed one of its dreaded coursers to deal with them once and for all. So you placed a quest marker at the CI2 ruins. This is an Institute courser. For Dan, you haven't played Fallout 4. A courser is like a superpowered mega spy ninja gunslinging synth. It's like
Nice.
super mega powerful.
You haven't played Fallout 4?
No.
I should lend you my PS4 and you can play it.
They were like long.
Does come with time to play it.
Yeah. They look like they look
Dan's
like
like, I
Neo
have to come
from
here.
Matrix.
So what you're saying, Dan, is we need to stream every Wednesday and we'll call it Fallout 4 Day and Dan will just play Fallout 4 for
Okay,
4 hours at a time.
so any stars on the map that get placed, there are none. They would move towards the courser instead of survivors. At the end of each round, remove 1 star from the courser's space. So it's like a super assassin.
Oh wow.
If there are no stars in the courser space, move it 1 space toward the railroad instead. So you can either help here. This would end the game. Lead the courser straight to the railroad headquarters. The courser's at the railroad. They will gain 4 shields
Whoa.
and end the game. Or things are falling apart. Pay to smuggle out as many synths as you can before the end. You can do a quest action at any settlement. Spend 8 caps to do so.
So this one would give it 2,
Jeez.
right? Not 1?
Maybe we didn't move to.
Did we move it 2?
Yeah, it used to be.
I
here.
did, yeah, it was
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, it like moved down super.
Yeah.
See, this is how the game ends really quickly. If you've like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
plowing through the quests. This has been a good run though. Like the
Yeah.
quest, the story is actually happening.
All right. So that was my turn.
That was your turn.
I died. I resurrected.
You rest.
Obviously, right in the corner. For guys, I guess no one will see me until my turn, so they'll always move towards you guys.
Pretty much, yeah, because we're closest to them. So we're gonna do a beasts movement. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna move towards me. Bugs, you're gonna get a fight.
Okay.
May as well just do that fight now. So it's head and chest 1. You
Yep.
got him.
I took 1 hit.
1 hit, and you get 1 experience.
Okay, and then the other bug come at me.
He comes at you, but you don't fight him.
Okay.
This bug is going to move towards you. This bug's moving towards me. No bugs left. The Deathclaw already moved. Super mutants now move towards me. Jeez Louise, that is crazy. Okay. Well,
So where's Pendleton Estates?
Pendleton Estate is going to be under. Oh, it's right here. Pendleton Estate's right here, which is hilarious. It's right next to Tower, so these two buildings are connected in that quest.
Nice.
So it's kind of easy.
I'm just curious how the Corsair moves.
Can I check something on the rules?
Yeah.
I gotta check something here. Man. Or even easier, it's something from the extended scoring rules that I.
Oh, this deployed. You took your
Messed
turn,
up.
right? So
Sorry.
you haven't taken your turn yet, right?
I haven't
No.
taken it. I'm deciding what to do.
Because this when that deployed, this is the end of the round as well.
So that should have moved the deck to me.
No. Well, no, there's one more. So this was what got flipped. So next turn it goes to you.
Okay.
No, but it's at the end of at the end of each round we move. So now this guy would move here. Because
Okay.
he has to move towards the railway. I was curious how he was going to get there.
I think that this is an official rule.
So do we have to stop him from getting to the railway?
If you want, you can't actually stop him. The only thing you can do is move people out of the railroad, or like save synths by doing this. But otherwise, you can like just let him go there.
It's basically timed. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Or it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds.
rounds. And then that's us going around here.
So that's like
Okay.
16.
So that's the end of
You
a
get
round.
4
yeah.
turns. 4 more turns.
So I think since it's not over there, it must be in the main rules, just because this is such a huge jump. If anybody has that shield thing, it's going to go down 4, right? It's like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You would add this as well, so you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's like, if
points.
you have that, you win the game.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which kind of makes sense because once those courses come out, if you don't deal with them,
Yeah,
They're
they are crazy. I think anyway.
Does the courser only attack?
Doesn't it only attacks stars?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I want to check it because maybe I read it on a forum or something, and that was like they were talking about it, but jeez.
what are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to make sure that is actually true. That if this moves past the bottom of the track,
I say we don't worry about it now, and if we hit
Yeah.
there, we hit it because like
Yeah.
because
it ends the game either way.
yeah, either way it ends the game. Yeah,
And I
unless,
think-
unless you do this.
Yeah.
Because if you get people out first, it'll end that quest, and the
Yes,
courser
okay.
is removed from the map.
But
Okay.
we need to get lots of caps to do that.
We
You don't even have enough
I
caps.
don't
for
even
that.
have enough caps for that. So we got 4 rounds.
So I already moved them because it's the start of a new round. We've already done this, right?
Yes, so now it's my go. I get to do a lot of looking around here.
Explore and get out of there. Or run backwards. See, what would be really bad is like if you flipped here and it was here and it was like right on the corner, so it's like
I know.
do one turn, game
Yeah,
over.
done.
But I guess that's the random nature of the game, right?
It is, yeah. It's totally a weird and random game. A bit like Fallout. Like
Yeah.
Fallout, the games are so weird and wacky, and they don't take themselves seriously. It's
You
really
have to
good.
because if you did, you would.
Paul, do I level up when I hit the end of this track, or only when it would be the next one to
When
go
you
past that?
when you've landed on the last letter, you've maxed level, and you're got it.
Okay.
So if you're on A,
I
it
landed
means-
on A last
yeah.
time.
So yeah, you can take a level up. That shouldn't be in there. That's what I saw.
Why the A?
Because it belongs to her.
Oh.
What you got?
So it's E.
Nice.
So it's like you almost
Cessia.
spectral. Pectoral. Peckle.
Pickle. Pickle, guys.
Peakle.
Pencil. It's like a pencil, only it's missing something. Oh, man.
It's like someone just didn't take the
Oh,
map.
my God. Brutal.
You have to explore and get out, like, off the top if
I
you
don't
want to
know.
keep
I
doing
kind of
things.
want to do, like...
Or run through.
Or just fight things.
You could just say that.
Except if I fight this, it's just going to respawn right on top of me, right?
Well, but you could fight him and then move 2 spaces away.
That's true.
Into the radiation.
Into the rads.
Because you can, I mean, 1 rad point isn't really, even if you attack, or you attack the guy instead, because then you at least get a combat. No, you wouldn't, because it's not aggressive. So you
I
attack.
want to look at the dice here in case I move into something. How many things? 1, 2, 3. It's a half chance to hit chests. I was thinking about moving into the super mutant. It's 50% chance with 3 dice to hit him.
And you need to hit him 3 times?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
1,
what's
2,
it? 1 in 6 chance killing him?
3, 4.
Yeah. 2 times 2 times 2? No, it's 1 in 8. Because they're independent.
Pendleton Estate.
Right? So it'd be 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 plus 2 plus 2. No, because they're not independent. It's 2 plus 2 plus 2, so it's 1 in 6. I took probability like a decade ago.
So I'm going to go...
This is why
Weirdly,
when I think
1,
like, oh, this shouldn't be too bad, it just shows that my probability learning is like auto whack.
3, 4.
Just running away.
Running away.
Okay.
That's my go.
I am.
I'm just looking at ones that give you check marks.
I know thumbs ups.
This one's gonna be hard.
Because this is going to... Actually, shit. The game is literally going to end next turn.
Oh.
Because when this flips over, both of these guys move down the track.
No.
Yeah, because I would pass it to you and it would move down.
All right. I will pay my 1 cap to go 1, 2, and I'm going to have an encounter with him.
I'm gonna make sure that we don't get to play through after that.
Well, everyone would get. I would get at least 1 more turn.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
I mean, I can't do anything to complete my quests, but. Then that makes that Courser one very challenging because unless you really rush that storyline, he'll never normally come up.
Yeah.
All right. So I beat him. Get 2 XPs. And I get a loot.
You won't like this guy if you ever played before.
Yeah, the game will just end right then.
All right. I'm going to take Preston and toss her. And then I beat that dude. Do we know where this is supposed to go?
The closest place to where you defeated him.
So another one here?
Yeah, well, it has to be... So this is another thing that's not specified.
I would say closest
Yeah, it's...
unoccupied.
People
Okay.
assume it's going to be unoccupied space, but it doesn't specify in the rules.
Okay.
So,
All right. So that was my 2 in my fight.
okay.
And, yeah.
Peace.
If I had another turn, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
Yeah, that's game, because what happens now is that this would happen, all these guys would activate.
Do we still get to fight them?
No real
Because we've all
point.
got an even number
No.
of turns.
Because what would happen is then I shuffle this, hand it to you, you become first player for anything that means first player, and
Okay.
as that happens, these all move down 1. So we
Yeah, because I guess
ended.
nobody's already in a space, are they?
Yeah. So that's it. Show them. How many points have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
I have
points.
7.
Damn.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then one of a kind. Oh, you don't have.
No, that's why I was hoping like, if
Pete.
I had fights,
Yeah.
that would make
oh.
a difference, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I explored one of these 2 tiles, I would have got 8, and if I would have explored all 3, that would have been. I would have.
Oh,
won.
you had the know-it-all. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why when you're like, why don't you just explore that tile?
So what's the tiebreaker?
I figured you might just explore that tile. Then Rock, paper,
I
scissors?
see. I see.
what's the tiebreaker? Because we're both tied at 7, or do we all lose?
Everybody loses. We
Rock
all
paper scissors, Dan, for who lost word.
No,
Yes.
we lost.
we lost. We're never doing the stream again
It's the worst.
Till Thursday.
till Thursday, and then it's some. What do you?
It's
do?
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven's on Thursdays, and then we try a new game on Tuesdays. We should do Cocktail Fridays.
Cocktail Fridays, where you play a game optionally and just drink.
Just drink on stream.
It's Twitch IRL.
Yep.
And you just drink. I've seen it before. I mean, like, you have like
Technically, I don't know.
anniversary barbecue like for Yogscast just happened. And I'm like,
I think technically I'm supposed to do this.
well, it still says. Oh, I guess nobody can see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Oh no. Rip.
Gonna get in trouble.
So that's Fallout.
That was a good game.
We lost, but I think the game went.
It was fun.
It went.
Yeah.
It went a good distance, you know. And I think it was pretty clear that that these guys were gonna win anyway. And I mean, they like.
So that's
they
an
did win.
interesting balance right there, right? Like,
Yeah.
we should have, even though we got mad points, we should have done something to slow this.
Well, you can't.
You can't-
There's no way to slow it. It's just a steady
Yeah.
progression.
So far as I've seen, I mean, I haven't played 2 of the scenarios. I've only played 2 of the available, and I've never seen something that reverses a faction's.
Oh
power.
no, I mean like win these rather
And,
than.
and do it one
Oh.
side and the other so they stay
Yeah.
tighter. So
Yeah.
you only maybe want to
Yeah.
get 2 or 3 points from it, not 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because when
the-
he gave us the 2 big points there on the jump, it's like,
Well,
oh, that was
see
bad.
if they didn't advance, I was fine because I'm like, I think I can get.
I know. I forgot about
Because
that
one turn,
too.
then I would explore,
That's a thing.
and then move to explore, and at least get 1 point, that which would put me at 8.
Yeah.
And I figured at some point
And
someone
maybe
would have
you'd get
explored one
9.
of them.
Yeah.
I figured like I'm pretty close. That's why I said, well, if I can get another
It's
one,
cool,
other one that gives me positive,
Mhm.
like another thumbs up, then you'd
Yeah.
be good.
Now, that's another thing. If you kind of diddle around the wasteland and neglect to do these ones, then you're more likely to get lots of points and be able to, you'll have a bunch of these in your hand, 4
Yeah.
max, and you can kind of shuffle them out, and you'll have more options to decide, okay, here's how I can get enough points to end the game victorious, instead of these guys getting like 1, 2, 4 and then ending.
So what's the expansion at?
Expansion has a bunch more
tiles.
stories, I think 2 or 3 more campaigns. One of them apparently is co-op, which would be really cool.
That's pretty good.
It's got 4 more
How many
characters.
does the base have of this? Just the one?
Just it has 4.
Oh, that's good.
So it's
There's
got-
tons of variety actually.
Yeah, it's got 2 from Fallout 3 and 2 from Fallout 4. So
Nice.
So 2
Yeah.
from an actual Fallout game and 2 from just a good game. Because Fallout 4 technically doesn't follow the same like.
no, it doesn't.
When you use VATS, it does because it's turn-based
Yeah.
combat. But it's an action shooter, which I actually
It
find
is.
that's better.
I know, I quite like it.
It's more
I mean,
enjoyable, I find, than Fallout 3.
Yeah, a lot of people
It's a
rag.
good story, but it's like, it's more exciting. It's not just like.
isometric. I don't want to play it.
No, it's stuck in the past. No,
Oh man.
See, I think
there's something to be said for the classic.
I think a new Fallout game would like a true Fallout game on like a phone or something or a tablet would be cool because that's something you can play for a bit, pause, keep going. Like it's
Yeah.
it feels better. Like if you want a game where you have an actual controller, I wouldn't want to be like click click click. Like, anything where it's like you should do it with a mouse.
Yeah.
You just know.
Mouse and keyboard.
It's like strategy games when they had them on consoles. Just no.
No, that
yeah,
just
like StarCraft on N64.
Like,
frick
come
that.
on.
I didn't
Conquer on
bother.
N64.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even
Command and
something
Conquer.
even simpler without any special actions was just garbage.
Yeah, no thanks.
So I think we have to play this again.
Yeah, we play.
Thanks for bringing it.
Would you play it
Yeah.
on a Thursday? I guess not a Tuesday because it's not a new game.
Well, I mean, we'll play, and like I said, there's a bunch of people that want to. I guess for this stream, like, what do you guys like actually think of the game? So you guys would play it again.
Oh yeah.
And
Would
this
you
one,
buy
like,
it?
In
well,
fact, you can do it solo too.
Would this
it's solo.
potentially make it on your shelf? Because I know your shelf's getting smaller.
Not for $70.
No,
If I found
50?
it on deal. Yeah, sure.
50 is probably worth it.
yeah.
Because you probably got it for a bit more.
I got
'Cause
it
you
like
got it
on release
release
day.
dates.
Yeah, release day. Well, I didn't get it on release day. I went to the store on release day, and they were like, "We literally just sold our last one." I was
Because
like,
you can get them on Amazon now for still a release price, like
Yeah.
84, which I
"Yeah,
think
it's
is a
80
bit
something."
high.
It was, I think it was 80ish
It's
when
still
I
a
got
good
it.
game for 80.
I literally
not
just
when
bought
you
it for the
have-
models and FFG.
And from my standpoint, I have way too many games. Like, luckily you can't see any of them on the stream.
Yeah, it is luckily. He's got one shelf here and one
But
shelf there.
just that's all. That's all I have, right, Dan? Just
No.
there's a couple.
Yeah,
of,
sure.
No, it's not.
Couple blacked out in the corner.
He's lying. The entire basement is full. I'm never leaving. A shipment arrived and it
I do.
blocks the stairs.
I still have a spare bedroom in the basement. You never actually have to leave. You have a spare bedroom and washroom.
This
Just
is
tell
like
the tell the pizza guy to come downstairs.
It's the Hotel New California.
But
Good jokes.
Good
Bad
game.
jokes.
We'll play again.
Yeah,
I like the way the combat sets up and it's random enough.
One is because you get benefits, but you also take damage for getting the benefit.
Which did you think was a better post-apocalyptic game, Chris? This or Saltlands?
We'll have to play again. My models are still drying. Long story. We'll get into it.
Did you cry on that?
I prime badly.
Oh,
So I'm
spray paint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
spray paint will take. It take
Months.
a couple days.
weeks.
What weeks? What are you spray painting it with?
Spray paint.
Let's see them.
But I think they're pretty good, close now. So I put them in the sun, so now they're getting better. So
This is why you pay me the big bucks,
yeah,
so you don't have to wait weeks for your. Well,
So-
sorry, don't tell Jimmy that. I've been super lazy and I have two of his models on my desk. And I
don't worry, he's
haven't
getting
finished
married. He won't pay attention to this.
them. Oh, that's really sad.
I think he said that on stream last Thursday. Well, if not, the people who watch us, she was getting married.
He's getting married. I learned a thing about Jimmy today.
Yeah.
Like
So-
he's literally getting married like right now.
No, no.
Or no, I wondered if he was like going for like a ceremony like today or something.
no. All right. So see you guys Thursday.
All right,
Thanks for watching.
thanks.
Wow.
Bye bye. I'm gonna come.